Hello guys, welcome back to another one. It is another one of these EU finals interviews for season 7, and I'm joined by the wonderful Grimoire. Hey guys,
hello.
You're looking amazing, all of you, especially you, Andrew, dressed up. why are you the only one here who's in costume?
Because I'm like cool.
But guys, so you are here in finals once again, right? I mean, how are you guys feeling coming into this one?
Yeah. We're on a good form. So.
I think we have some things to sort out before the but it's mainly like tech issues and things like that.
Who's playing finals?
We're not fully convinced.
I don't know. We saw.
I think Saki and me are like we are.
Definitely.
Yeah. The front stack is safe.
Yeah.
And
then
I
we're
think
sort
I'm
of-
safe. And then we just see what works best this week with the scrims.
Yeah.
As a team here, what do you reckon is your biggest like strengths and weaknesses coming into these last games?
The biggest weakness is for sure our technical issues, like for real.
Yeah.
It's not even a joke right now. Like every fucking scrim and every match we have technical issue. It's crazy.
So guys, of course we just end up here. Any last words you want to say for your final interview here?
No.
No, that's a bit grumpy. No.
Guys,
Come
on, more game.
Like a final.
That's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
Make
the most of it, guys. Let's go in. So.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Right. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Come on, Lemon.
Good doing here. After I finish the door goes. Well guys, thanks for your time here. It's been a pleasure. And we'll see you guys this weekend. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, and welcome to this matchup of the Grimoire versus Scuffed. Now, here we are in the beautiful tournament, the one, the only to finish off this season. I'm joined here with the one, the only Offbeat, with Wonder T-Man on camera. Offbeat, how are you feeling about this game?
This is going to be a good one. I mean, you look at these early matchups and you kind of initially think, okay, the early ones are the write-offs. The early ones, it's the highest seeds versus the lowest seeds. And you kind of think, what can really happen here? And to be fair, that's what the standings say. We do have a number 3 versus the number 6. That being said, these two teams have had a very, very close history in their matchups. Throughout this whole season, it's actually only been the one matchup that they've had, but it was a very, very close one, going 3 rounds, and Scuffed were the ones coming out on top of that. And so it'll be very interesting to see if Grimoire can pull that one back, because it was a very close match. And so I'm excited. I'm excited for this one here. It's finals. It's finals. Time to figure out who's the best of the best in the EU for the regrettably, tragically, last season.
Of course. Yeah, absolutely. What are you thinking about this lineup? Because I know you're not from EU necessarily, but have you heard of any of these people before?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, for those of us who've been following the scene, even, you know, remotely, these are names you recognize. If you've, as casters especially, you kind of get used to these names rolling off the tongue, and it's across both teams, right? So looking on the side of Scuffed, we got Baguette, we got O'Chappie, Oculalan, Joshy T, and then on the side of Grimoire, we got Nay, Tamaz, Starkey, and Andu. Andu? How do they like them pronounced? Alright,
Of course, we will now get started in the first round. Grimoire versus Scuffed. Grimoire on orange, Scuffed on blue. Who will gain that possession first? We will have to find out. The stacks are live. It will be a grab coming in from Grimoire. Grimoire will be looking for an opportunity now. On the attack straight away, very quick. A few passes going around. Looks like he's trying to go for a shot, but it will be sent wide.
Yeah, good initial attempt, and, you know, was eyeing up that bottom pocket, not able to connect. And so will be cleared out by Scuff, but not all the way out. Grimoire, you know, playing the underdog role here and holding that possession as they get a good pass across, some good disc movement all around the floor there. Ends up with it back in the hands of Nay. Nay moving up, gonna send this one up. Andu is open, looking for that cut pass, will not find it. Will drop it down below to Tamaz. Tamaz looking for a space, has an opening on shield, but no, Joshy T gets the stun. It's not enough to come into the shot. Oculalan! That is a name we know, making the save and getting the counterattack back the other way, where Baguette will finish it off. Scuff playing defense for so much of that opening minute, but one massive save and one counterattack later, they've got themselves a lead.
1 minute gone by now, and Scuffed they've done really well. That turnaround was absolutely amazing. I was shocked. It was so quick. It was hard to see. But headbutt coming through. It will be Nair picking up the disc. It's going to send it through to the right. Not going to connect with any sort of pass, but it is sent into Scuffed zone. Scuffed will be the one to pick that one up. Baguette sending that one over to Joshy T. It will be a little bit of attack going on here, but no. Good grab coming in from Nair. Grimoire do currently have that possession, but no. Watch out, be able to get the steal on boot, moving around, taking a shot. He is going to be stunned out in the process, not able to make a shot straight away.
Yeah, good little dribble play here as Andu will move this one up. They get it up. Oh, Starkey looking for that last connecting pass. Is going to hit the geode, and guess who's there? It's the back stack with Baguette. Getting this one down. Another quick clear. O'Chappie with the disc, and that counterattack from Scuffed is lighting things up here early. Another steal, another quick play the other way, and another 3. That is a 6-0 lead right now for Scuffed.
Scuffed are doing amazing. They are doing very, very well, keeping up this lead. Still plenty of time for Grimoire to come back, though. The Justin will now be live. Sends it over to Nair. Nair's going to take it forward. He's going to take it long. Very good pass to Starkey. He did have an open goal for a second, but the stacks are way too fast on Scuffed for him to be able to take a shot there. Resetting that one back to Nair. Nair is going to just take that on the floor, taking his time. Sends it over to Starkey. Takes it back to Nair. A few good little resets going through. A few good passes. Just taking their time, waiting for the pressure. And as soon as the pressure comes, they will get that pass. You know they will. It's a very common strat through EU, and it works really well. It works very well.
Yeah, absolutely. Starkey here with the disc, doing a good job to get away from the defender here. Makes a good move or two, but not able to get that pass past O'Chappie. And oh my goodness, is this the same thing we've seen time and again? The quick clear and goal? No! Not able to read the bounce there, and Scuffed will get stuffed initially, but not for too long. They'll get it on the second try. Baguette coming in, getting that, collecting it, and adding some more points on the board for Scuffed, who, you know, we were talking this was going to be a close match, but Scuffed really seems to be excelling right now. The defense has been stellar, and the offense has been rewarded with points on the other side.
I totally agree. With 8 points ahead, it does mean a lot. It means a lot. But, oh, steal coming from O'Chappie, trying to take a shot, not able to connect with the goal. but they do still have possession. Sends that one through the shield. Joshy T sending that one in for a 2-pointer. That'll put Scuff 10 points ahead now.
Yeah, an absolute pace they are setting here. And a timeout coming in, I was just about to say, desperately needed. And we will get that timeout coming in from the side of Grimoire, who are going to try and figure out what the heck is going on and what they have to change here to kind of stabilize and pull something back out of this round.
I've got to say, it's really good. It is really good to go for. Taking that pause nice and early. There's 6 minutes remaining. It's definitely a really good thing to go for. Not a lot of these teams use the pause wisely, and they've taken advantage of it. We'll have to see what they're able to do with this pause, because at the moment they're 10 points down. The score does mean quite a lot, and to be able to come back up to that, it can be pretty difficult, but we do have that momentum shift that we talk about so much on these casts. So they could bring this back, but the pause just to make sure to see what's going wrong, what could we fix, and overall just sort it out.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, turnovers definitely have been a thing that have been plaguing Grimoire here so far. You know, we saw early on, right? A lot of the earlier points that we saw would come after, you know, Grimoire had a lot of chances around the bubble. They'd move it around, they'd get close, just, you know, not quite be able to get that last little bit of distance. But it started escalating. They've started losing the disc earlier and earlier here. So what they started with really wasn't far off what they need. It's just a matter of, you know, taking those moments and finishing them. Because, you know, the way it's looking right now, they're just not able to keep up with those Scuffed stacks. And even out here in the arena, we can see Scuffed here is they're practicing, they're keeping warm because those stacks have been their lifeblood here, and they do not want to get cold.
Yeah, agreed. Very much agreed. Of course, Scuffed have been there. They've just been on top of Grimoire the entire time, and they've been able to use possession time very, very well, getting those passes around. But I've got to say, Grimoire on the other side, they've got some really nice passes, really nice resets, just keeping that possession, but they just can't seem to finish it. That's just the one thing that they're slightly struggling with there.
Yeah, you're saying their possession game has been solid. They've had most of the time in possession with that disc here. It's just unfortunately a matter of getting it into the bubble right now, and you know, getting those solid opportunities, and getting it past Akil Allen, who is, you know, is a goalie that is very, very renowned for, you know, the work that he's put in. But it hasn't just been him. Joshy T and Baguette also logging saves here so far. The entire Scuff defensive front has been doing very good work there. And so, you know, if you're Grimoire here, you're probably looking, okay, what we're usually doing, we're getting close to the bubble, and that's good. But we gotta work our way into that zone a little bit further. And maybe you do some different movements in there to set that up. Maybe you kind of go for more stun and get open approach. You know, there's different things that you can try there. And I'm curious to see here, as we get going again, if Grimoire is experimenting at all in that offensive zone.
They have taken this pause, so they've had plenty of time to figure out what they need to do. And will we see it here? It looks like they're on the attack now. Starkey sends that one low over to Nair. It looks like Nair, it looks like he's going to try and look for a pass there, but a little bit of pressure coming in from Scuffed, as we have seen some really good defense coming in from Scuffed. Andu taking it slow, takes it over through to the left. It will be Nair. Nair getting the pickup, sends that one through, back to Andu. Andu getting stolen from, but able to get the clearance out, and it looks like Scuffed will try and get an attack on.
Yeah, Grimoire doing a good job of getting back, beating out those stacks, and here's a potentially chance to get away. Oh my goodness, the long shot from Starkey! If we wanted a momentum swing, that is how you get one. Grimoire from range getting themselves on the scoreboard.
Now, we do see that switch now, about 5 minutes, just passing 5 minutes now. In perfect timing, in absolutely perfect timing, Grimoire have been able to equalize now, and it's with a 3-pointer. The best goal that you can grab, and they needed it. But it will be Scuffed now with possession. Could they gain this goal back? Baguette, since out of Joshy T, very fast shot coming in from Joshy T, assisted by Baguette, sends that one through for a 2-pointer.
Yeah, the Grimoire defense trying to play a little more aggressive, trying to, you know, kind of force an off pass, you know, playing out there. But unfortunately, it did end up a step behind here, and so it allowed for some decent cut passes coming in from Scuffed, who moved it ruthlessly, efficiently down the arena, and are rewarded with a couple of points here. And so now Grimoire, now faced with only 4.5 minutes on the clock here, needs to kind of move this one up, see if they can't get back into the zone. They were able to get the last one by scoring before the goalie was back. but now they're set up in the zone here, and we'll need to take a more calculated approach here. I'm interested to see if they try any more cut passes, because right now they're making passes to players on the edge of the bubble and then trying to move in, but the defense is closing down on that a little too quickly, and I'm interested to see how they adapt.
Yeah, we can see them trying to create these opportunities for these cut passes, but I've got to say, defense from Scuff right now is very, very strong, and it has been slightly difficult to be able to do that. They've been keeping in the middle, keeping it all closed as a gap, and that's why their defense is so strong at this moment in time. But it's only a matter of time until that defense starts to break down, and Grimoire could be able to equalize yet again. Sends that one through into the bubble. Good little cut pass there. No! Stunned out by Scuffed. Scuff now trying to get the clearance. They will now be on the attack. Grab from Baguette. Baguette, long shot. Nearly trying to get the bounce there, but it will be a grab from Grimoire.
Yeah, and they're turning it back the other way. They've got a stack coming down here. Now's got the disc. Not taking the shot. No! Sorry, that's Nay. No, Nav. Nah, I pay attention to how you're pronouncing it. I'm learning. But not able to get in here. Scuff the other way. Oh my goodness, the stacks! Joshy gets it! Joshy gets the 3. They are so quick to get to that. My goodness! And they have potentially locked this one away here. Only 3 minutes left on the clock, and that 12-point lead reestablished.
Very one-sided at the moment. Grimoire did use their one pause, and they did get a 3-pointer from that pause, but they just haven't been able to keep it up. The pressure is just way too much from Scuff. Ochapi taking the long shot. Very nice long shot coming in from Ochapi, sending that one through for a 3-pointer now.
Yeah, another quick turnover, quick goal for Scuffed as they, we saw a good moment from Grimoire, but Scuffed has not been phased. They have come back here and just kept that consistent level of play up and are being rewarded here. And so at this point, if you're Grimoire, you're probably looking to be a little more experimental here in the remaining couple of minutes of this round. See, take some risks, try some stuff that might fall flat on its face, but you gotta find some sort of system that will work here, because whatever they've been doing so far isn't gonna carry them too far if they want to stay in the winner's bracket here. So Andrew with a nice little move, gonna drop this down to Tamaz, and Tamaz will put that one in for 2 pointers. Nice little cut, getting open there. Hadn't seen a lot of that so far, and will get themselves back on the board with another 2.
Dorothy and Andrew, very nice little play coming in through Grimoire. Grimoire are starting to slot in some points to see if that does carry on into round 2, because round 1 has been very one-sided at this moment, but it looks like the switch could be made. We are seeing a bit of momentum coming through from Grimoire, but Scuffed now with possession, now on the attack, takes a long shot. Oh my goodness, goalkeeper stunned out, but he's came back at perfect timing, and he's been able to get that clearance out. But Scuffed still on the attack. Okulanen sends it over to Pac-Man. It's over to Baguette. A few good little passes there, just waiting for that pressure. Pressure does come, but not able to get there. Scuff still have it. Joshy D is gonna be stunned out. A little bit of a Scuff play there. Joshy T walking that one up, trying to make a pass, not able to connect though.
I see what you did there. Yes, bit of a Scuff play. Joshy T with the disc here on the bow tie. Gonna send this down to open target. And watch out, cutting in. Okulanen getting the stun, but not able to finish that one off as will get kind of played out. Good play. Ooh, Andrew gets the stun. They've got this one cleared. If they can get that stack together first, they should be in a good position. It's in the bubble. Dangerous area. Everyone misses it. Tomas picking it up on the other way back. Starkey taking the shot, and Starkey getting the points. Grimoire starting to get a few things figured out here as time ticks down towards the end of this round, and kind of showing that, hey, might have some life in round 2 if they're able to keep connecting like they have been here.
The life is so there. Grimoire are starting to wake up a bit now. With 20 seconds remaining on the clock, it does not look like Grimoire will be able to get this back, but Scuffed have played a really good round. But Grimoire could come back very, very nicely. They could come back. Trying to take a long shot there. It's going to be stopped by Andrew. Andrew taking that one clear, just clearing it out. It will be Grimoire trying to look for another point. A few bouts going around. Oh, just dings it. Oh my goodness, no. Oh, Grimoire just getting a little ding there. But it will be round 1 going to Scuffed. Well-deserved win.
Don't worry, don't worry. No one saw that. We weren't looking. It didn't happen. Yeah. Pretty much what we talked about during the time out there has more or less continued here. Though we did see, I'd say in the last 2 minutes or so, Grimoire kind of looked to stabilize. They had some opportunities back the other way. They were able to maintain possession of that disc a bit better. I think they're getting a good feel for how Scuffed is playing defensively, and I think we should see some good adjustments here, even if not enough to, you know, kind of pull it all the way back and take a round. At the very least, it's going to be enough to make it a much closer round here. Scuffed not getting nearly as many, you know, turnovers and quick breaks back the other way, and so, you know, I think the first couple minutes of this second round are really going to do a lot in terms of setting the tone with what we should expect to see over the course of this round.
Yeah, I've got to say, yeah. I did have a look at the stats sort of early on in the round, and there wasn't much coming in from Grimoire, but they're starting to turn it around now. I'm starting to see a few stats come up on the board, and we can see that switch coming along now. We can see that switch. Grimoire could take this second round. We do not know yet. We can only find out. I'm slipping up my words here. We can only find out until round 2 starts, in which we are. Offbeat, I will let you take this one away.
Sounds good. Yeah, 61% possession time for Grimoire, and still losing it by a lot. That kind of tells the story of how this has gone so far. But here we are, and Scuffed looking to make a mark early. 2 stunned goalies. No, the backstack comes in! Starkey with a great play that looked like it was over. Both goalies stunned, 4 Scuffed players in the area, but Grimoire saying this round will be different. They move in, they get the shield, and Starkey puts this one in. Grimoire, first points of the round. Don't go anywhere, because Grimoire sure isn't.
An early goal coming in from Grimoire, and that will help him out so much. 30 seconds. Straight away in that 30 seconds, Grimoire have been able to equalize. But now it'll be the possession of Scuffed with their joust. Baguette. He's going to slowly work that one up. He's going to look for a few passes just to go around, keep hold of that possession. There is a stack there pressuring, so they will have to watch out for that stack. That's why they're going for some very quick passes. Ochapi is open, just waiting around. No, stun comes through, but no, Scuffed have been able to keep possession here. Sends that one high over to Oculalan. Oculalan taking that one low. Few bounces going around, takes the shot nearly. Yes, slam dunk. Coming in from Baguette. I spoke way too soon there. But Baguette able to get the slam dunk going. Just feeding his way around the goalie. Sorting that one through for a 2-pointer.
Yeah, and this is no good. Tamasha's dropped from the arena. And so we're going to have to see Grimoire come out 3-on-2 here until they can get someone back in. And they're going to try and go aggressive, looking for that stack and get the clear all the way through. They'll get it all the way past, but their stack will get stunned out. They're back together now, and they've got back and they've got a steal here, but Baguette will not let that stay stolen for long. It's a good move to get away, and now it is a 2-on-1 with the goalie. Scuff tries to reset this one, but it's all the way back into their end. And so we're going to get a stack race here, and Scuffed will miss it in the first place. Andrew, they're trying to cause some trouble, but Joshy T holding on to that disc and getting it up and over the midfield. And oh my goodness, that stack comes in. Where did they come from? Oh, Chappie, 3 points. Scuffed up by 3.
Scuffed with that Scuffed reset, but they've been able to turn that one back, and they've plotted in a 3-pointer. And they're up on the board ahead now by 3 points. But how will Grimoire answer back? We'll have to see with this joust. It is a 3-man joust, so we'll be a little bit messed up there. It looks like they were going to try and go for a little bit of a dribble there. A very good ender going through from there. He's able to take out 2 people there. That was very good from there, but Scuffed are on possession now. They will try and look for an attack. Ochapi floating around. No, he collides off a Geo. He's not able to pressure that. But Starkey currently with a disc. He's going to go for a reset now. This is a bit of a Scuffed situation.
Yes it is, Milky Boy. Yes it is. Scuffed with the disc on the back line here. Gonna clear that one up through the left tunnel. Got an opening there. That's Baguette. Baguette with some space here. 7 minutes on the clock. Moving in. Is gonna try and get rid of that, but no, Andrew gets the read. And despite playing 3 down here, there's been some decent defensive work here from Grimoire, as Starkey will get another stun, gets a move around, and gets this clear off. We'll put it in and around the bubble, and a headbutt coming in. That's not what they were intending, as that ricochets wildly. And now Starkey with a disc, gonna reset this one back to Andu, and Grimoire gonna try and slow this one down unsuccessfully. Oh, Chappie with the steal, with the clear, and oh my goodness! Oh, Chappie! They're down a man, doesn't matter. Scuffed. Pedal to the floor. I mean, this is no time to be taking it easy, right? This is finals.
It looks like Call Me Ben has been able to slot into Grimoire. We'll have to see how that goes later on. But pick up from Andu sends that one long. A few months going around, they're not able to connect with that. Scuff do have possession now. Baguette taking the long shot. Mail slot nearly, very nearly connecting with the goal. They will go for a reset here. Grimoire on possession. Takes that one. He takes it long. You have clearance going through, but a pickup. No! Still coming in from Starkey. Starkey, long shot. Bounce.
Oh my goodness!
Very good shot coming in from Starkey. Able to slot that one through for a 3-pointer. They are only 3 points away from Scuffed.
Yeah, and we got a sub in. That's Call Me Ben, who's going to be joining the arena on the side of Grimoire. And we're back even here, so don't go anywhere. Starkey's been lighting it up here so far, and now potentially with that support. Yeah, Starkey with all 10 points for Grimoire here. But they got to play some defense here first, as it is going to be moving up. They are going to reset this one, running into a little bit of trouble. Oculalen on that back line. Gonna try and set up a Scuffed rush here. Sends it up to Baguette. Baguette in the corner, looking for an open target. Will find it, but no! Starkey shuts that one down, gets the clear. Starkey is everywhere in this arena.
Deep bounce going around in Scuffed half, but Scuffed are the ones who have possession. Josh T getting stunned out, is able to connect with the pass. It's going to be pressure quite a bit there. Happy trying to use it, but no, shot comes through. Starkey able to slot that one through, now is all tied up.
I mean, at this point, the game plan for Grimoire has got to be find a way to get Starkey the disc. Because, my goodness, Starkey has been shooting the absolute lights out of this arena here today.
Yeah.
And they've got it back to 8. They survived a good couple of minutes down a man. And we're locked up here. This is a completely different Grimoire team than we saw in that first round. And they're going to make Scuffed work for this. If Scuffed wants to, take what they had expected, take what most people might have expected, and, who advanced through the winner's bracket here.
Yeah, definitely. They were up on the board in the first round, and it did start to look like Scuffed, but no! Nesh sending that one through for 2-pointer. As soon as we talk about Scuffed, like, completing this game, winning this game, Grimoire coming back.
Yeah, that they absolutely are. Been a very, very close match here. And now, for the first time, I guess that's not actually true. Grimoire scored the first points of this round, but for the first time in a while, Grimoire finds themselves playing with the lead, now up by 2 points. As Scuffed on heels here, because look at that stack flying around from Grimoire, applying constant pressure to this disc. No one can hold on, but Scuffed has been up to the challenge. Look at them moving this disc in the triangle, keeping it just out of harm's way, and moving it forward. Now that the stack's broken, they're able to move in. Oh, the pass! Not quite going to connect, and it's going to fly up loose here. Both stuns coming in from Andu. Excellent defensive play, and gets it past the outstretched arms of Alkialan on the back end. 3 minutes left on the clock.
Trying to get a pick up there. They all missed it for a second, but Joshy D able to send that one through to Baguette. They're going to be pressured very well there, but a very good pickup coming in from Oculalen. Oculalen sending that through to Boot. Looks like he's going to go for a really nice pass there. Joshy T standing one high. Go for the shot. Just dings. Just dings it. Grimoire trying to get the clearance out, but no. Scuffed still on possession. Joshy T trying to send that one through to Oculalen. Not going to connect with the pass. It could be costly now. It will be a pickup from Grimoire. But no! Stun coming through. Still on possession. Nah, stunned out. No. Oh no, a few changes in possession there. Oculalen going for a little reset now to Oddchappy. What will Oddchappy be able to do here? Sends it over to Oculalen. Looks like they will be looking for a bit of attack now. There is a goalie there. Baguette's going to work this one up. Takes a shot. There it is. Baguette sending that one through for a 2-pointer. It is now tied up in round 2 with 2 minutes remaining.
Oh my goodness, the dream. 10-10, double digits on the board for both sides as, yeah, Baguette with some space, took the space, and gets a very, very nice pocket shot there around the goalie. As we're locked up again here. Low pass will get by everyone, and Starkey able to get a clear here. Is going to bounce in near the goal. Dangerous area. Where are those stacks? Stacks will be first back from Scuffed, and they will get this one cleared. A good long clear from range to get it all the way down into a dangerous area. And here's a chance moving in 2-on-2. They will reset this one back, but that's floating in space for anyone to get. Baguette will find, and Scuffed will continue this attack. Back and forth they go. Baguette moves, the stack misses, and Baguette! Oh my goodness. The softest little pass up high finds that top pocket. Back-to-back scores. Scuffed now in the lead.
The softest little shot as well. A beautiful little 8 meter a second. Sends that one through to the top pocket. Absolutely beautiful. Scuffed are 2 points ahead, 1 minute remaining. Grimoire could take this back. Nair, sending that one long over into Scuffed half. Scuffed will be able to get the grab now. It looks like it will be Baguette. Baguette's trying to send that one through. Clears it through the middle, but Andrew's there to get the pickup. They will now be on the attack. Nair sends it over to Pole. Starkey looks like he's going to have to work that one back to Andrew. Andrew taking the shot.
Oh!
Very good save. But no rebound. Save yet again. Scuffed keeping up this defense. Grimoire not able to equalize now.
Yeah, Okiel Allen with some incredible work there. Back-to-back saves, holding that lead. And oh my goodness, that loose disc now with only 30 seconds left on the clock. Time running out for Grimoire. Baguette's going to send this one in from long range. Won't connect, and the defensive stack is back there. 22 seconds. They're able to move it quickly here as they look to dribble through the right tunnel, but no, that is shut down. Joshy T gets there, and that could be the difference. Baguette looking for the shot. Won't connect. 12 seconds left on the clock, but Scuffed has the disc, and they just need to hold on.
Looks like Scuffed are currently on attack now. No, taking the shot's going to ding, but it will be Joshy T working that one up. Can they get last minute goal? No, they can't, but it will be a grab coming in from Grimoire. Trying to clear that one out, but that doesn't matter anymore. Round is over. Scuffed taking it.
Yeah, double elimination bracket, so no one is out of it yet, but Scuffed definitely putting themselves in a position for success as they move ahead now to round 2 in that winner's bracket. Grimoire going to drop down, but don't think we've seen the last of them yet. I think they're going to have a potentially very, very good show here as we kind of see how they play out over the course of the game here. But yeah, loved that second round. I think, honestly, if Grimoire doesn't take that long to, you know, kind of find their element to get going and is able to kind of kick off like they did for round 1 here, this one easily could have gone to 3. Do not write this team off. I am sure they are going to raise hell in that lower bracket.
It was a really well-deserved win for Scuff. They did come through with some absolutely amazing defense. Okiel Allen, 4 saves. Looking at the stats right now, Okiel Allen with 4 saves. We saw those moments. We saw them saves clearly. And he done very well with that one. It was very unfortunate Grimoire were trying. They were trying so hard, especially in round 2, to try and keep up a lead, to try and take the round. They just weren't able to, though, unfortunately. Scuffed, they've taken it, and they've deserved it.
Yeah, absolutely. So, what's up next here? So, Scuffed, you will be seeing back here on this channel in about just over an hour's time. No, exactly an hour's time here. As they'll wait for kind of the losers bracket to make some progress. The next game on this channel will be losers bracket. We're going to get the losers of Blast and Redshift versus the loser of Devious and Fireballs. Devious and Fireballs you can catch on channel 1 right now. They're playing that one out. Fireballs took that first round and are currently leading the second. So decent chance we'll be seeing Devious here next on the channel. But still, lots of echo to go here on both our channels as we are just getting things started here with our EU finals.
I can't wait. I literally can't wait. This is going to be amazing. VRML Finals Season 7. And we're already starting off with a blast. It has been amazing. It's been an absolute joy. From Challenger Cup all the way up into the finals. It's been amazing.
Yeah, it has. Quick answer for the question, Starkey. Did they show interviews? Yes, we saw them before the game for all those interviews that were conducted. And they will be going up on the YouTube channel over the course of the next couple days. So they will be there. Don't worry. Keep an eye on that channel. Make sure you're subscribed. And they will be coming soon. Every interview we conducted will be going up there. I think that's about it then. We have our next game in 14 minutes, so we'll step aside. We'll get that one set up for you. You can watch some interviews. Here's some words from our sponsors who are doing everything they can to help keep us on the air and on the road. So don't go anywhere. We will be back soon with some more EU Echo action. We'll see you real soon.
Yes.
Easy going right there. Look at him. One more to go.
VRware. Our passion is for the future.
Hey, chat. Yes.
Easy going right there. Booking him. One more to go.
VRware. Our passion is for the future.
Hello guys, welcome back to another one of these EU interviews with the wonderful team who've just seen find their way through the Challenger Cup. It is the wonderful folk of Redshift Esports EU. Yeah, guys, the full title. Guys, so we've seen you obviously in Challenger Cup, finding your way through, actually doing like fantastically well, like really good, right? Were you happy with how you did? Did you do as well as you expected, or were you worried? You know, tell me.
So in CC, in CC there was like this. We weren't too stressed about it. Me and Itchers currently have like our GCSEs, our exams, so we were like, if we win this, it's going to be very inconvenient to play in finals because we need to do exam revision and stuff like that. But we played absolutely horrible, the worst we've played in months and as a team since Fire Entrance, and we still won. So I'll take it.
Oh yeah.
Also, it was with a sub
I'll
too,
take
so
it.
we didn't have our main roster.
True. Yeah. Who was your sub again?
It was this guy.
This one.
This shit.
You were subs?
No, it said Dan.
He's,
It said Dan.
Yeah, Dan Max. Yeah.
No, we played. Dan Mac is main, but we are playing again with sub roster.
Yeah, because he's not playing. He has a
which might be Watchdog.
tight schedule.
But I can't play. Dan can't play. He's got a shift, and Itras might be playing, might not be playing.
You can't play finals.
Nah.
Oh, okay, okay. So
Yeah,
you might not have a full roster even.
No, we probably will.
Yeah, no, it'll be fine. Don't worry, it'll be fine.
Probably.
No worries there.
I mean, look,
No-
we did our job, man.
concerns.
We did our job.
Hey, yeah, you got
Googling
me. You got me.
out. So
You've already. I mean, you've already all got the finalist badges from last year, right?
exactly.
As a team, obviously, even if you're not going to be there, as a team, are you feeling confident?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, man. We.
Friendship and teamwork.
Well,
we can
we're
do this.
confident in our friendship and chemistry because we love each other in this Redshift family.
Oh,
Yeah, of
that's
course,
cute.
of course.
Yeah, that's cute. It is, guys.
Exactly.
All right, we'll go on then, guys. Right? If you've got a different roster coming into these games, what's something we should be looking out for? Like some kind of strengths or weaknesses we should be looking at?
Shriek. We're looking out for Shriek. Shriek. First time CC man.
He knows what he's doing. He's our main player. Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
We're looking
So
out for
not the
Shriek.
fast stack of Watchdog and Dad Mac. Just
Yeah.
Shriek.
Yes.
Just watch Shriek. Exactly. Watch Shriek.
Yeah.
Shriek has sadly been tortured as a sub in all of his teams prior to this at high level. But this
now he's a
time
sub
he is
again.
playing finals.
Yeah, let's
Yay
go,
for
Shriek.
Shriek.
First time.
Yeah.
That's
I'm just
fair,
happy that these guys want to play for Redshift and that they want to give it their best.
Oh, yeah.
That's nice, man.
That's heartfelt. That
That
one's
is heartfelt. I like that.
For sure.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah. Any words of wisdom for them before we finish? Before they go into these finals? It's your experience,
Give it
right?
your
Years
best.
experience.
I mean, just give it your best. I mean, that's all I ever ask for these teams. Give it your best, and at the end of the day, come away with the sense of victory, whether you win or you lose.
Yeah. Sweet, man. Yeah, I mean, obviously we've got Redshift and NA. What? Hey, dude, that was a great interview.
Yeah.
And hello, guys. Welcome back. Another VRML interview for Finals EU. I say never because our third take of this because we had some issues, but now we're here. Now we're in it, and we're here for the final take of your finals interview for the final season of Echo Arena for VRML. Guys, it's a sad one. It's sad. How are you feeling coming into these finals, though?
We're good.
Yeah.
Oh, these guys are so fed up. I'm fed up with this.
Are you feeling confident? Are you feeling nervous? What's the feeling here?
A little nervous.
We're a bit nervous, but we think we'll play fine in the matches.
Are you nervous for your gameplay, or are you nervous because you think the other teams are so good?
We've been scrimming the other teams, and we've been doing quite well. We should do quite well, hopefully. So we're just a bit nervous about messing up.
Yeah.
But
And maybe because it's our first
fine.
finals.
Yeah.
But on that note, guys, let's talk strategies here, right? Obviously, you don't want to give away too much. I get that. But strengths and weaknesses. What are you kind of worried about? What are you most, confident in at the minute?
Stack and boost.
Yeah, we do the stacking and boosting. Clear and boost.
Cool. Yeah. Who's your fastest stack here?
Me and GameTech. Or GameTech and Lucid.
We're a lot more coordinated with our clear and boost, whereas they just go super fast, so they're really good at pressuring. We're not slow, but I don't think we're particularly the fastest in the EU or anything.
There's probably some stacks that we could beat, but not all of them.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Well, that sounds great. Hey, speaking of then, any teams you're worried about before we end out here? Any teams you're really worried?
Blast.
Yeah.
Blast.
Pretty much.
Yeah, guys.
I think they're the main one.
Yes.
I don't think, me at least, I'm not really worried about any of the other teams particularly, but Blast is they never scrim, so we don't play them.
Better coming out on full. But last question. Any last words you guys want to say to everyone at home watching?
Don't hate on us in
All
Twitch chat.
earnings.
Thank
If we
you.
ever get third place, second place, or first place, all earnings goes to Antbot UK. He's everything that we know, and we're very proud to have him on our team.
Thank you guys.
Aw.
It's such a
Hey, that's cute.
nice team I'm on.
And you should support us just for that, because everyone loves Anne. Yeah.
That actually was awesome. I actually like that. Sweet, guys. Well, I mean, other than that, yeah, best of luck. We'll see you in there, and we'll see how you do this weekend.
Hello, my name is MoneyMitch26. I'm here with Milky Boy VR and Wonder T-Man, super duper extraordinaire, amazing camera work in every possible way. We're here. This is VRML Channel 2, Echo Arena, super duper amazing finals, season 7, the last one ever. And we are about to go in to, well, that's really loud in my ear. We are about to go into the second match for this channel of this tournament. I'm looking at the bracket in front of me and I'm seeing a first loser round. So we're going to be watching Redshift Esports EU against Devious. Milky Boy, do you want to fill us in on the competition so far and these two teams we're about to watch?
The competition, like, so far has been amazing. It's been really good. It's been some really tense moments, and there've been overall some really good teams, some really good rosters coming through. Checking out the roster we have got right now at this moment. Redshift on one side with Shriek, Itriz, Danmak, and Sausage. Some very, very well-known names as well on Devious, Depression, Denson, GameTech, and Kuru. Some very, very well-known names out there. What do you make of them?
What do I make of these names? So, I mean, personally, I've recently edited a vlog from the Duckman event. So I'm not so much thinking about them as players, I'm thinking about them as people and how funny they were to interact with. If you haven't seen that vlog, a little self-promo there. Check that out, it's quite funny. But yeah, these are very cool kids. They've got incredible chemistry together. I'm really excited to see how they do here. So Redshift, so this is the loser brackets. They have both just lost their prior games, but that's because Redshift went up against Blast, top of the ladder like the entire season. So that was going to be a tough one to win anyway. So it kind of makes sense they're coming through here into this loser bracket, going against Devious, who, so GameTech, I've kind of followed because he got into the game around the same time as me around season 3, and I just saw him excel in these later seasons. And to see him performing leading his team in the finals here, it's incredible.
It really is. But here we are. We are going to jump straight into the game, straight into round 1. Redshift versus Devious. Who will gain that possession first? We will now have to see. Stacks are live, and it looks like it will be Devious picking this one up first. GameTech slowly working that one up, takes that one low, connects with a very nice pass over to Depression. Depression is going to slowly take this one back, just wait for the good opportunity to open up, ready to score a goal. It'll be GameTech working this one up, just hanging around Gio. He's going to work this one up now, taking the shot, a little bit of a flick there, but Denson able to get the grab off of that rebound. Depression taking his time, takes it low, and there's a good steal coming in from Sausage, clearing that one out, trying to take that one into Devious half now.
So great defense here from Redshift early in this first round here. Devious picking up possession again, working their way, well, looking to work it way through, but intercepted there. Great interception by Sausage, looking for that long shot, just clipping out a little bit wide, but possession again. Redshift on the attack, going into the bubble now, finding a pass over. The goalie was stunned out, but it is clipped up a little bit high. Sausage picking up again, finding a pass over on the side. They're into that bubble. The goalie was stunned out, but the defense was on it while they were distracted trying to make that play. The interception's gone through, and they're clearing, working their way through mid now.
Devious sending that over into Redshift half. Good opportunity, very nearly connecting with a goal. I mean, it almost looked like a goal. Send that one through, over, not able to connect with a pass. It will be Redshift getting the grab, getting the disc, taking the clear. Stacks are live. Sausage taking that one high to Itriz. Itriz got an open goal, taking that shot. Very good grab from Kuru to stop that from going in. GameTech taking that clearance, takes that through to right tunnel. It will be bouncing around in Redshift. Good opportunity for Devious. Takes some pass around. No! Stun coming through from Shriek. But no, Devious still on possession. Takes that one low. Grab from Depression. Depression send that one through over to GameTech. GameTech taking the first shot. First goal of the round. And that will be Devious with a 2-point lead.
And we have a pause coming in here. So 1 minute 44 seconds that took of this first round here for the first goal to go in by Devious. It was put in by GameTech there. And then we're getting a pause come through. So I don't know if that's like that was made earlier in the tunnel or whatnot, but yeah, who knows? It seems a little bit early for it to be a strategic pause. But either way, Milky, what do you think of this game so far?
I mean, it's looking good. I mean, Devious have been looking very good at this moment. Same with Redshift. Redshift have came through with quite a few opportunities. It's only 2 points. It is hard to say. Looking at the pause, it did look like it came through Devious, who have got that first goal. So I'm not sure what the reason is. My guess would be technical at this moment in time, but I mean, I'm gonna have a little look at stats just to get a little feel around. It is very early game. Do have a goal coming in from Game Tech with the 1 assist from Depression. Few steals coming through from both teams. Some stuns looking very high already from Redshift. But especially with 2 minutes into round 1, it's hard to say. It's hard to predict what may happen next. So, what do you think about it?
Well, if we look at the ladder, so Devious, they're ranked 4th at the end of season 7, this last season here. So they, on paper, they should be taking this, where Redshift only got into the finals because of their work in Challenger Cup. Originally ranked 9th, they've found their way, their placement into the finals. So they're the underdog here. They're the one that, I like to root for an underdog. They're the one that I would naturally be rooting for here. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? Because we're not seeing like a quick start here, where how I imagine the Blast game went, where they would just get ahead quite quickly. They were stalled for so long here, and yeah, perhaps this is stalling. No, it isn't stalling because Devious made the pause, so that wouldn't make sense.
Well, I've got to say, like, Devious did come through, I know definitely a lot later than Redshift did. Redshift are sort of fairly new. I don't want to say new, but they're new-ish in a way, if that makes any sort of sense. They're fairly new. Them, as far as I know, they've played around with each other quite a bit, and they've got used to each other. And I've got to say, looking at the names individually, it's a strong roster. It's a very strong roster. But then on Devious as well, the same can be said. Devious do have that 2-point lead already in the 2 minutes, and that lead could continue. But especially with pause right now, we don't know. We don't know yet if that lead can continue. We don't know if there'll be a shift happening already, or if Devious will keep putting in goals. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens.
And it looks like we're about to find out quite quick, as we're getting an unpause here, and we're coming back into the game here. First round. We're only 2 minutes in. Let's see how the first QB goes of this game that isn't a neutral just. You know what I mean. Redshift coming through now with possession QB. Picking stuff. Itris find the pass down low. Reverse stack. Look to juggle it themselves, but they are stunned out there. They're stopped in their tracks. And Devious are looking to force some possession already in the bubble. Fighting their way forward, but it's cleared out. Redshift looking to get a clear out, but not keeping possession how they need it. Street picking it up. Reset. Smart reset back to the stack they had. Back in the bubble as they're clearing this forward, racing to collect this and making that shot a little bit too low. Itris not happy with themselves there, quite visually, as Depression comes through here, looking for the long shot. Mail slot just over to the left, looking to feed it through again, but this game is looking very close as there's plenty of interceptions and stoppages until there isn't. Kuru coming through, assist by Dinson. Devious increase their lead here, 4 points up.
Keeping up that beautiful momentum. A few really good passes going around from both teams. Just a few slip-ups from Redshift. But they could easily turn this one back with this joust. Just advantage. It would be a pickup straight from Itris, but no, very good steal. Long shot. Kuru taking that one through for a 3-pointer. Extending their lead by quite a bit now.
So this is when we'd expect the pause to come in, right? 7 points up. So that first goal took, what was it? 1 minute, 44 seconds for the turnaround. But this one, 4 seconds. They're 7 points up now. And if they could keep putting in 3-pointers like that, like this, they're going to be very quickly close to that M word. That banned word that casters can't say.
I've got to say, they are 9 points ahead now. Like, nearly halfway from a mercy. And in good timing as well, as we do just about cross the 4 minutes. But this could be Redshift's time to shine. They do have another joust. Oh, stun coming through from Devious. They are absolutely devious. It lives up to their name so well. Shot coming through. No, just dinged. It will be in possession of Redshift now. Sausage getting the pickup. Over to Shriek. Now sending that one through. Hopefully looking for an attack now.
Yeah, this is a team that knows how to mercy. They're a team like Devious that can quickly have those counter QBs like rehearsed and just ready and executed, collecting those points. Great interception there, Kuru. Look for the pass over on the side. A lovely dribble as they get over. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Dribbling their way through the middle there. There's no stat to contend them. Perhaps they were held back with some strategic stun in there. They're already 11 points up.
The strategies are there. The strategies are put in place, and Devious are taking so much advantage of them. And they're doing really well. 11 points up. It's definitely one-sided at this time. But it will be the joust of Redshift. Itris taking that one forward to Shriek. Shriek setting that one high. It will be just a few passes going around trying to hold possession, which they are managing very well at the moment. Not much pressure. Taking that one through was very quick, but they still hold possession. Taking that over to Danmac. Danmac taking the shot. First points for Redshift. Taking that one through with a 2-pointer.
Here we go. Are we going to see a change of tide here? This is the important moment, because when you're getting stomped like this, all you need is just to score a little two. Just change the momentum, stop them in their tracks, and switch the pattern up. Because now they're on the defensive as they're coming out with their QB, pass over the right side depression, working away through the tunnel. The stack wasn't immediately on them, so they keep hold of the disc. Pass over now. Benson, reset back. Kuru looking for the pass over on the right side depression, holding this now. The stack is pressing depression. It's a pass over to Denson. Great pass up high to Kuru. On the pass over on the right side. That stack pressure has fallen back now as they are back in the tunnel. And depression with quite a bit of space here. Looks for the pass over on the left side. Game Tech in the bubble now, looking to send that in as the goalie was stunned out. It did just clip out from the defense of Redshift, working to clear this out. Kuru still again in the bubble. A little bit of a juke on the backboard and putting that in. 2 more points for Devious. They're 11 points up here.
A little bit of scuffle there around for the disc, but Devious were able to keep hold of that possession, and they've sent that one through for a 2-pointer. They are at an 11-point lead. 3 minutes, 30 seconds remaining. Can Redshift pull this back? Still plenty of time. Oh, a little bit of a slip up there. It will cost them. Shot comes through. Kuru taking that one through before a 3-pointer. Further extend their lead. So unfortunate. Just a little slip up from Redshift.
And as I was trying to say earlier, that Devious, they can if you act too slowly coming out on the QBs here, if you're a little bit messy, if you fumble, this is going to happen. They've done this. They're acting like they've done this a million times. They know how to play the counter QB, and we've seen this 3-4 times already, and now another one, forcing that self goal there. Devious up to 18-2. They're 4 points off that M word that we're not allowed to say.
Yeah, cast a curse as well. So not allowed to say it, but they're coming really, really close. They're coming very close, and Devious are there with quite a load of points on the board. Taking a long shot, no, not able to connect. Redshift do definitely need some points now, but it is starting to look like Devious at the moment. They will now be looking for that attack. It looks like Redshift are down 1 player, which will cost them slightly now. But the attack is still on for Devious. Devious taking the 3-pointer. Depression. Sending that one through. Getting awfully, awfully close to end this round early.
Yeah, we're very quickly finding out why they are ranked 4th in EU. Devious have earned their position up high on the ladder. And they are proving that here. They have not slacked in their training as they come into finals here. I'm going to assume they've been scrimming every day. The way they're playing here, they're so quick to oh, I just caught myself out there. Danmac putting that in. Return fire here. Collecting another 2 points for Redshift. It's a little bit late for this first round, but if they can build that momentum and confidence, as always, they've got a chance here in the second round.
That is definitely the main thing, especially being in round 1, where the other team do have a lot of points up. Just use that opportunity, take your time, get that momentum shift going. And they're trying to find it here. A few stuns coming through. It will still be in Redshift half. Looks like Devious are going to try and look to score just another goal. Resetting that one back to Kuru. Kuru is slowly taking that one through. Takes it over to shoulder. Some very nice passes going through. Game Tech trying to find a pass. Sausage able to get the steal. Heading over into Devious half. Looks like nearly a long shot. It was a clearance off the bat. But could have turned into a shot there, not going to lie.
Okay, Depression picks this up, looking for the long shot. It was left open. So they're going to seal the deal. 34 meters out. Wow, Depression putting that in. 3 more points. And they're sealing off this first round. We're seeing a mercy in this loser bracket match. Milky, like, what do you make of that?
The win from Devious. The score says so much. It is absolutely crazy. Like, you look at the stats now, all right?
Yeah.
Have a look at the stats.
Yeah.
Kuru, Game Tech, Depression, just the points are so high at the moment. Kuru is doing amazingly well. He's doing so well. He's been such a team player at the moment with the 10 points on the board with the 2 assists. And he's been doing amazing. He's putting up a lot of effort. 13 stuns as well. So much effort coming through. And Devious, with the possession time they've had, they've used it so well. Looks like we are 3 men on Redshift now yet again. Looks like just a few little slip-ups there on... I don't know what's going on necessarily. It could be technical. Could be a few issues going on. But Redshift are another man down. It looks like it could be the reason that a pause has come through. It may have been a pause. But overall, Devious have put out so much effort. And you can tell they've been playing for so long. You can tell that they've grinded these last few days. Because it's flawless. They are doing absolutely amazing. I don't see so much slip-ups from them. Every opportunity they've had, every time it's been getting into Redshift half, they've been able to use it very, very well.
Yeah, that's it. That's a sign of like a master tier team. That's the sign of a team that like plays in finals, in that they just don't make those mistakes. They have the pressure of being on cast. They have the pressure of having to perform and win these games, and they just don't slip up. They're like, okay, cool. Okay, we've conceded a point. Let's move forward and let's score the next one. Let's back-to-back counters and just like not miss it. Okay, we did see a couple misses as we were going there, but like not at the end there. That 34-meter out long shot right into the middle of the goal. By hitting those, the game just ends quickly. The game gets drawn out when you're missing and you're fluffing and like you're looking for those cuts and they're not connecting, or you're shooting on a goalie that isn't quite stunned out. Just everything has to be lined up. When you're at that high level, it's not a case of doing like fancy things. It's just doing the fundamentals correctly, not messing up, connecting, working as a team. As we've seen, they do in both ways. They have great passing plays. We saw a few resets come through. We saw as they make a pass, the next 2 players will then move up around the arena using the third dimension, like going up, using cloud, dropping down, finding their angles in the arena, but also their dribbles. We saw that a few times where they, and I don't know if I've really seen this before, where they do very, very short dribbles as well. It's not just like over to the other side of the arena. They'll just drop it a little bit, like one pull, grab it again, go through, and it's just keeping them possession. I imagine there's some stunning going on as well, because we see that quite a bit as they have their front stack going through with possession and then just like seemingly uncontested. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing, and that's why I think they're mercy in a team like Redshift right now.
Yeah, from the few replays we're seeing right now, I mean, you can tell they've been playing so well currently. They've been playing very well. You can see from the replays alone, the passes going around, finding that space, finding that time. They're very quick. They are very quick. As soon as they find that opportunity, you can tell from a blink of an eye, it's in. It is in the goal of Redshift, and Redshift just haven't been able to keep up this defense as much as they've wanted to, or the attacks. They just haven't been able to finish these attacks either, which is really unfortunate on the side of Redshift, because Devious are doing absolutely amazing, and they're not giving up. They are putting up such a big fight. They're giving no room for Redshift whatsoever. And Redshift so far, just trying so hard, just being held back by Devious. Defense and attack-wise for Devious, like, let alone amazing. They are doing so well at the moment.
So just for context where we are, this is the loser bracket match, the first loser bracket match. So as I said, as we started this off, Redshift lost to Blast, so they've been dropped down to here as their second chance. Devious lost to Fireballs, which was a bit closer of a match. They're now facing off. Whoever loses this is out of finals. They're not playing tomorrow. If they, or any more during this tournament. The winner goes into the second round for loser bracket, and they're going to be facing off the loser, Intoxicated versus Scuffed, whoever loses out of that. Let's get some opinions in the chat, guys. What do we think about the Intoxicated and Scuffed match? Who do we think is going to be winning that one? I'd be interested to know that.
Yeah, definitely. It'll be really good to see who people think will come through. Of course, the good old choice, Joker for sure, from Wonder T, man. Because they seem to be a strong... I haven't been so kept up with the NA side, but they do seem to have a really strong roster.
Joker. I don't know if they played in... Did they play in Season 7? I know that they formed a team for Sunset Cup. Speaking of which, If you're watching this and you're from the EU, you can't quite make it out there to Denver in a couple weeks. That's come round quick. In a couple weeks, we're going to be having a stream on, I assume on this channel, VRML Echo. We're going to be streaming the last NA LAN, which is going to be in Denver. It's going to be streamed, and the production is going to be phenomenal. If you're enjoying the kind of production that you're watching in these finals streams here, it's going to be this times 10. The production is going to be phenomenal. Obviously, it'll be nice for the guys in the room, but also for us streaming. They've made sure that it's going to be an incredible viewing experience for everyone else around the world that can't make the event. This is like a great swan song, a great send-off for this beautiful game that we all love.
So unfortunate it's going. So unfortunate. You can recall the amazing moments that we've all made. VRML Con 2023. If you can make it, please do. June 3rd, 4th, Denver, Colorado. Just make sure you're there. Production, like we've said, absolutely amazing. It looks like we do have 4 players on each side now. Looks like Redshift do have a 4th player. Hopefully we will be getting back into the swing of things. And yeah, here we are. The unpause now coming through. We are coming back through into the game. Can we unpause from impression? We've got the unpause now. We are going through into the second round. So, what do you think of the second round? What do you think is going to happen this time?
Well, what do I think is going to happen and what do I hope is going to happen? I hope we see Redshift turn the momentum away, and I hope they just put it out their back pocket that they're suddenly very good at counter QBs. I hope they get like a good 10 points up early in the game, so we see like a bit of a reverse. What do I think is going to happen? I feel we might see a repeat. I feel we might see like a bit of a stalemate towards the beginning, as we saw in the first round, and then Devious are just gonna they found the weakness in Redshift, and they're gonna keep exploiting that, in my opinion.
Yeah, they're so far in the first round. They're so far ahead. You can tell the chemistry's there. They're working really hard. They're working really hard to keep this lead up. And so far, they've done amazingly well. But we'll have to see what happens now. We do head into the second round. Money Mitch 26, take it away.
Here we go. Round 2, loser bracket. First match, Redshift against Devious. Season 7 finals. Let's go. Neutral joust as we're coming through. We have Devious picking up possession. Great pass over to the right side. Picked up on the backstack. Denson. Pass over on the left side. Game Tech. Now looking at the attack around Bubble. Missed connection up there. It's lost in the defense. Clearing this over on the right side. Hits the cloud and bounces down. But Dan Mac, oh, just missing it there. But grabbing it afterwards. Dan Mac pass over on the right side. It's through the tunnel. And they should be chasing it down now. The stacks are a little bit slow to get there. And it's Game Tech that comes through winning. Clearing over on the right side here.
Looks like it will be Devious. No! Oh, Redshift are being able to grab possession there. Dan Max send that one through. No! Stack is there. Good grab. A little reset there. Just get that clearance out and the stacks will be alive. Grab coming through from Guru. Devious taking the long shot. Ah, just colliding off shield. Their pesky shield. But Watchdog able to get the grab. Getting that one cleared out to Devious half. But no! Depression's there. Gets the grab. Trying to take a long shot. Watchdog in the way of that one. They're trying to look for an attack. They're coming through strong. It's very ping-pong at this moment in the second round. Unexpectedly. A little game of ping-pong. And Redshift are trying to hold it off into Devious half.
We're getting a clear here by Kuru. It's up high in the bubble in the defense. Get possession again. Itris. Passed over on the left side. Watchdog clearing through the tunnel. Picked up by Dan Mac. Looking for that long shot. It just goes a little bit too high as it's bouncing out here. Denson. Finding a pass over the stack, was ready to come and clean that up. Kuru passing over on the right side. It's going slow, but they're here to... Oh, they were very quick, but just not on target there as they missed the disc, causing the turnover. And now Redshift, we're looking good there, but Devious, the speed that they set up their stacks, it's like they're 3 steps ahead every time. They're reading these passes, these clears, and their stack is just there, like mid-pass, like trajectory. They're just there intercepting it, picking it up, and finding that possession again. Game Tech pass over up high. That's collected Depression, sinking that in. Bottom pocket, I believe, or just against the edge. I heard a ding. It was beautiful. And here they are, 2 minutes in. So yeah, it took 2 minutes for them to get that first 2 points.
Starting to see quite a little bit more of a fight coming through from Redshift. Devious do have that first 2 points, but Redshift could easily, very easily turn this one back with a joust. Itris send that one through. It will be Watchdog. Watchdog taking that one up slowly, just taking his time. He's not that pressured. The stacks are there, but they're not pressured enough from Devious, which will keep Redshift in possession. No! A nice little headbutt coming through. Will Redshift be able to get it? Yes, Sausage. Taking that one back for a little reset there. Takes it back up. He's going to be immediately pressured. No, can't turn out to be a pass there. It will be a grab from Devious, and they will look for an attack now. But no, Itri's in the way of that one, getting the grab. Very good position coming through from Redshift. They will now be looking for more of an attack.
Passed over to Sussex. They're keeping possession now. Redshift doing a great job as they push to the bubble and sinking that in. Watchdog puts that in, assist by Danmac. 45 seconds. They're having some return fire now. Back to even. It's 2-2.
What is happening right now is what we hoped to happen and not what we thought was going to happen at the moment, especially with 3 minutes and 30 seconds past now. It's 2-2 on both halves. It is all tied up. It could be anyone's game right now. But we do have Devious with possession now. No! I spoke too soon. Sausage able to get the grab. Trying to send that one long for a shot. It will be a bit of a pressure going on there. Devious able to get that clearance now. Looks like Game Tech will be pressured by Watchdog here, but he's able to send that one through. Stacks were live. Little few bounces around, but it will be Redshift getting the grab, looking for that clearance now.
Devious are looking so dangerous as they, let's see as they come through here. Just missing the disc here, but picked up again. Game Tech, they have the stack ready. Out back, one pass out. Next pass, waiting for that stack to be ready as Denson backs up with the pressure immediately in the face. Looking for the pass over on the right side. Game Tech holds this, moving back. Over on the left side. It seems to be communicated well as the stack. Oh no, the stack isn't chasing it quite down. And Redshift, the turnover here, working their way through mid with the stack pressure coming through, but making the pass just before that did come in as they're pressing into the bubble now. Great feed over to Danmac. One duck, one jump, one throw into the goal right in the middle there. 2 more points for Redshift, finding for the first time 2 points up.
For the first time in the lead now. Redshift taking this lead by only 2 points. It's not necessarily enough to say that they're fully clear at the moment, because Devious do have this joust. But what could they make of it? No, still comes through Danmac. No, just a little stun comes through. Trying to take a reset. It's going to bounce off shield there. Will it cost them? Yes, it will. Watchdog getting the grab, taking that long shot. Not able to connect straight away. Will be a grab from Kuru, though, sending that one through into Redshift half.
Yeah, Devious on the offensive here. Look for that long shot. He's using the backboard, but it just bounces out wide, but it's okay. Denson on cleanup duty there, collecting that 2. Taking us back to even Stevens here. Is 4-4. But it's so good to see Redshift now playing so cleanly. We saw in the counter QB just then. They read it. They were in the right position. They stopped the attack. And then, but yeah, they in that instance, they didn't quite follow through and convert immediately as they need to. But this is looking very strong already at the halfway mark on their own QB. Sussex holding is finding a reset as the stack came in. Back to Itris, looking for the pass again. Watchdog. Floating, head on a swivel there, looking for that stack, trying to bait it as they're moving towards the goal. They're seeing the stack that is back. So, decides to hold onto this. Passing back to Sussex. Playing a very slow, calm, collected game here by Redshift. Shifting gears into this slower passing style, which they seem to be executing. Perfectly great bounce pass over there. Back over to Nugget, using the space. They're moving into the bubble now. 3 men on them! Denson does find the angle there. 2 points up again. Redshift are having a very good second round here.
Very unfortunate from Denson there, trying to get the save. It will be the cause of a self-goal vote, unfortunately. But it will be the lead for Redshift. Devious do have this joust advantage. Could we see, like we saw in round 1, could we see that they come through with this joust? No! Still coming through. It's going to be bouncing around a little bit here. But could they recover? Yes, they do. It will be Danmac taking that one through for a 2-pointer. They are now doubling the score from Devious.
Amazing. Look at this, 4 points up. But so a second ago when they scored the prior goal, and I said Denson, who actually scored it? Because they need a shout out. That was phenomenal. Yeah, do we remember? Probably not. That's fine.
I don't think I saw it. I usually look out for the names at the end. Yeah. That's what I usually look out for. And Denson just got caught up in that one. Very unfortunately, the attempt to make the save, but was just not able to. But possession from Devious. They are 2 goals down at this moment. They do need to find a way to come back. And they have possession here. They are in Redshift half, just taking their time, playing a very nice slow game. Denson takes that one up over to Kuru. Kuru is going to look for an attack now. Walking that one up. Takes a shot. Takes it low. Very good placement. Not able to connect with the goal, though. The shot comes through. No. Oh, a little bit of steal there. Oh, no. Depression, you're throwing the game.
That is unfortunate. That's so unlucky. If they're... Oh, my word. Danmac. How are you going to do him like that? 36 meters out. Long shot. And I believe the long shot earlier in that first game that ended it as a mercy from GameTech was 36 meters out as well. So they're returning fire now. Redshift. I've already used the pun, but I'll use it again. They've shifted gears here. Turning up here. They are, what's that, 7 points up now. There's 2 minutes to go. They've got a healthy lead here. It looks like we might be going to a third round.
It certainly does look like it. They have got a very, very nice lead. Have a look at the chat now. Friction Gremlin Sabotage. In all fairness, Depression did come through with an amazing save. Even though it was a save from his own teammate, I think it was a good save overall. But it will be in Redshift half still. Devious are going to try and look for this attack and try and keep it going, try and keep holding onto this possession. Still plenty of time to score some goals, if not still plenty of time to take the round. Kuru taking it over to Denson. Denson trying to take that reset now, playing a very nice slow game, just holding that possession. Just trying to look for these passes. They are trying to find these angles here. It looks like he is free. Depression is the one free now. He is slotting that one in for his own 2-pointer.
Devious said they make the right decision. It's just sometimes the teammate comes through and saves it for them. They're in spots like that. But here we go. Look, has the option for the pass. Doesn't need it, sinking it in on that replay. But here we go. Redshift coming out now. Very quickly over, down to the right side trap. Watchdog pass over to Sussig. Sussig looking for the pass up high. It's just hit the station, but collected again. Watchdog, great work there. Trying to feed this through. GameTech reads that pass up high. Causes problems there. Gets it forward to Kuru. Looking for that long shot. Bouncing very close to the goal there. Depression picks it up in the bubble. Sending that through. It's bouncing off the rim. And it's ending in the goal. That is 2 more points for Devious. So they're looking at 3 points to climb back here. And it's too late. Yeah, it's too late. They've got like a millisecond if they come through here. Redshift have taken the second round.
Very well deserved from Redshift there. They put up a fight. They done the unexpected. From around 1, almost just take... Well, they took an early game. Devious took a very nice early game. And now it's the other way around. Redshift have been able to dominate this second round. And they've came out on top.
Yeah, 100%. I look quite silly now because I was predicting the opposite. I was saying that wouldn't happen. We'd see like just another repeat of that first round. But no, it started off similar. We had a very slow stalemate towards the beginning. It took 2 minutes to get that first goal from the side of Devious. But Redshift just woke up. They just woke up. Taking the lead, although not quite a mercy in the other direction. The thing is, with Echo Arena, what's useful is where the score gets reset between rounds, you also get I know everyone talks about this, but you get the mental reset as well, where you can recuperate and just the momentum of the game is like stopped every time you have that stop and you go back to the QB. You're getting that mental reset. But it's different because when you're in the round, every time a goal is scored, you're then on the back foot again. You're starting with the disc above your nest, and you're on the back foot working your way to try and get past that mid zone. Yeah, having that neutral joust at the beginning of each round is really useful for that mental reset.
Yeah, definitely. And I have to say one thing. If I was Redshift, I would not be so thinking that you're out the clear now, because that second round Devious did come back. They did come back. And we are now coming into round 2. We'll see who will gain that possession first. It will be a good little grab coming in from Kuru. Kuru send that one through to GameTech. GameTech send that one low, trying to find a pass, not able to connect. Could be anyone's grab here. It will be Redshift. No, it will be Devious. Kuru sending that one through for the first point of the round 3.
Now this is different. 13 seconds to score that there by Devious. Every other round at the beginning has been a lot slower. There's been way more back and forth and trying to assert their dominance in the game and build that momentum forward. But here we are, Redshift coming through. Great pass down, but intercepted. It seems to have been read there by Devious, not even allowing him to get through the mid, but now they do. Danmac clearing it through. We have a stack race on. Looks like Redshift are winning it. They're already in the bubble. There's no one to defend it. By the time they are there, not enough. Itris with the speed of that shot there. 2 points collected. evening us out here in this third round.
Very good work from Redshift there, able to take that goal back, which they so needed after Devious scored the first goal of round 3. But Devious now have that just possession. Could they take a goal back? Kuru currently walking that one up, playing a very, very slow game at the moment. The pressure is very fast though, so they will have to speed it up a little bit here. Depression is going to keep hold of that. Stacks did mess up on the side of Redshift, but it will be Devious still on possession, taking it slow, playing a very, very slow game. Takes that one high to Kuru. Kuru sends that one low over to Denson. Denson all the way to GameTech. GameTech taking the shot for a 2-pointer. They are now 2 points ahead off the just advantage, and this came out very well.
2 points up in this third round. Who knows which way it's going to go? Guys in the chat, let us know which way do you think this is going to go. Who is going to come out here? Are we going to see a mercy? Are we going to see an extensive lead here? But here we have Redshift pushing through, interception there. Benson. Forward, there we go, to GameTech. Over to Kuru. Approaching wide on the bubble here, using that pillar for the correct angles. They come through. Kuru on the inside, collecting another 2 points quite quick. And look at these scores, 2, 6. In this game, Devious are 4 points up.
Devious they're holding off very, very well, and they are doing... The scores say a lot. The scores do say a lot. We're coming through 2 minute 30, has gone past 7 minute 30 remaining. What could we see here from Redshift? They still have plenty of time to turn this one around. Very ping-pong, very back and forth at the moment, but Devious do have those 4 points lead. But plenty of time. Sausage over to Watchdog. Sure, just trying to take it around from Kuru, but there's a bit of pressure coming through from Devious. Redshift are going to feel fairly pressured here. Sausage taking that one through to Watchdog. Sausage is going to work his way up. Trying to look for a pass now. Will be a little reset there to Itris. Itris taking that one up. Takes that one through. Very long pass coming through now. Watchdog sends that over to Sausage. Sausage taking that over. And a very, very good shot coming in from Dan Mack. Denson yet again just getting on that. Unfortunately trying to make that save. But Redshift will take that one.
There we go. Get Dan Mack scoring that. Again, forcing the self-goal. Poor Denson. Sat in goal. Collecting all these self-goals. Is Redshift forcing it through. Here again, Kuru coming through as QB. Waiting for that stat to pressure. They're not. He's calling their bluff as he's bouncing around. Dan Mack now committing, so he finds the pass over on the right side. Depression in the tunnel. Has the pass option. Finds it again. Denson baiting that stack forward. The stack is split, so they press on. GameTech pass over on the right side. Oh, interception there. Dan Mack finding a nice reset back to Itris. Itris clearing over on the left side. Dan Mack looking for the line. Goes a little bit high again. Looking for that long shot, but goes a little bit higher, and it's all good. Itris, it's through. Clean up, collecting 2 points, and we're even again. How even is this third round?
It's been very back and forth so far. It's been very back and forth. It was definitely one-sided for Devious for the first round. Redshift came back in the second round. This is starting to become a very, very tense game. I don't want to say it because cuss, but overtime. I'm sorry, but overtime. I'm hoping for it.
Okay, here we are. Depression along the floor. That catches me out saying that name every time. GameTech. Did I just say Dantech? I just combined 2 players from opposite teams to no, ignore that. GameTech puts that in. Assist by Depression. 2 points up. 5 minutes to go in this final round. There's so much time in this third round, and Redshift are looking to climb back up. I'm enjoying this QB as they pass it to the inverted front stack down low, who've made them know. Oh, what an opportunity that was. Nearly slipping past the goalie. It goes a little bit wide, and Redshift are looking to reclaim possession in enemy territory here around Devious, but Devious are gripping on so tight to try and get that defense here. Watchdog coming out with possession again. Yes, with a little bit of a juke, trying to collect that space, but it's not enough. Depression coming through strong.
We'll be heading into Redshift half. A very, very good end there from Sausage. Send that one through into Devious half. It will be Itris. Going for a little reset there. That was very well done there from the 2 players. You can tell the chemistry is there. But no, just a little slip up. Will it cost them? No, it won't. The attack goes on. It will be Watchdog now. Trying to take that one up. few passes going around. Playing a very slow game. Sends it over to Shield. Shot coming through. Rebound is live. Sausage taking that goal. It is all tied up yet again.
So I had a bit of a ramble earlier, I think, like during the pause, that what Devious were doing is they're doing everything correctly. They're not doing anything fancy particularly. They're just doing the fundamentals very well. But we're seeing the return. We're seeing the same from Redshift coming through now. Just playing clean, finding those passes, juking at the right time, and pushing their way forward and collecting those goals when they are important. But depression over on the right side. Looking at their teammates setting up, has the space, uses it over to Kuru. Very quick return fire there in their hand for a millisecond. Off of that shield. What did you call it earlier, Milky? A pesky shield.
A pesky shield.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Absolutely pesky shield. But the Joust advantage from Redshift. Could they come back with a 2-pointer? I mean, I say 2-pointer, but it could be a 3. It could be a 3. But could they come back with another goal? 3 minutes, and it's surprisingly tight at the moment. It is surprisingly tight. With 3 minutes remaining, what could Redshift do here? A few passes going around. Looks like the Joust doesn't necessarily go the way they want it to. It doesn't really go that fast, but they're playing a nice slow game, holding possession well, and they have been unmarked so far. Got 2 goalies there. One of them's going to push it out. Little cut pass trying to come through. Not able to connect with the cut pass, but it will still be in possession of Redshift. Trying to take that one through. It's going to be a quick pass, a bit of a quick and sloppy pass there. But trying to send that one through, keeping old possession. Taking it very nice and slow. Slowly speeding that one up. Sausage trying to take that one through, but a good stun coming through from Devious. And they'll now look for an attack.
Yeah, I feel like the next 2 minutes is actually going to be really entertaining. There's 2 minutes left of this third round. Devious collected another 2 points here. There's 2 minutes to go, though. Third round, if Redshift can't bring this back, they're out of the last ever finals tournament for Echo Arena, this season 7 for VRML. They're fighting to stay in this, and they're fighting very well. It's great to see how much they've turned this around. They're playing so composed, but they're just getting pushed back a little bit here, moving through very fast here. The front stack from Devious did read it, but they did get past it anyway. Not quite enough, but here we are. The back stack did set up Watchdog. Interception there, pass over the left side. Down back, feed through. Beautiful work there as Sausage comes through, collecting another 2 points. 2 more points to collect in the next 1 minute, 30 seconds.
Devious should be pretty scared right now. They do have that 2 points up, but Redshift are very slowly coming back. This is becoming very tense now. 1 minute and 15 seconds remaining. What could we see coming through from Devious on Joust advantage? Looks like the pressure is going to be there straight away coming in through Redshift, but Devious still hold possession despite all that pressure coming through. It will be Devious. Send that one through. It's going to be Denson with a disc currently. Takes that one through. Trying to connect with the pass. Not able to. This could be the turnaround here for an attack. Or it's going to be a scuffle there for the disc, but a very good grab and a very good reset from Devious. Devious are looking for an equalize now. Gamtech. Very nearly trying to take the shot. Is going to miss, unfortunately. But rebound live. And it's going to be Gamtech. It is going to be Gamtech taking that 2-pointer very nicely. Sitting at a 4-point lead.
Oh my word. Oh my word. There is 20 seconds left. There's 4 points to collect by Redshift, so it's impossible. I think they're out of mathematical time. Devious. Wow, just working to win this. Yeah, I'm losing my words. Because in that first round they mercied, and then it just wasn't looking the same as we were going into that second round. Redshift picking it up, and now this third round pretty much back and forth for the entire 10 minutes here. And pressing again, coming out of it 4 points up. Devious earning their way forward through this loser bracket here. Milky, what do you make of that?
Very unfortunate for Redshift, I do have to say, because Devious, they came through with such a big fight. They took a round 1, and they used that round so nicely. They used it so well. And see, I'm looking at chat now, and some people do seem a little bit sad that Redshift weren't able to take away this game. Redshift did almost look like the fan favorite there, but Devious, looking at the leaderboards, they definitely looked like on paper they were going to take it. But it proved to be a much tighter game than I thought, especially coming in through the second and third round. Making of it there, it looked very close. If Devious had if Redshift had a little more time, They probably could have taken this back. But 10 minutes is 10 minutes. Devious used it very well, and they came through with the win.
Yeah, I'm really happy with that matchup. Redshift have got nothing to be ashamed of. That was such a phenomenal turnaround towards the end there. Such a fight in that third round. They found their composure. They were working. I can't imagine what their comms must have sounded like. They must have been working hard there. Beautiful game. Devious, massive congratulations as you're making your way through there. So let's have a look at this bracket quickly. I know we have the next rounds of matches starting soon, so I'll say this really quick. So Devious have gone through to play. They're going to play whoever loses Intoxicated and Scuff, which is up next. And okay, so who's actually playing? I had this up. Fireball's Blast is going to be playing next on here, channel 2, and over on channel 1 we're going to be seeing Intoxicated and Scuffed playing. So we're going to cut to a break really quick, and we'll be back very soon with the next round of matches. Don't go anywhere.
We're seeing it. Hello guys, welcome back. It's another EU finals interview with the one and only, the classic, the Fireballs. Hey, guys, dressed up in the orange as ever. We're coming into finals, right? How are you all feeling about it? You've got these finalist badges above you all at the minute. How are you feeling about this one?
Well, this time it's going to be champion badge.
Champion badge?
Yeah. If they are not going to come out, but maybe a Discord banner or something.
Knowing this is your last one, are you doing anything differently, or what are you doing to come into these ones?
I think we just want to enjoy it as much as we can.
Yeah, we're going to do that.
Yeah, the one thing that we're doing differently is that we're going to play better.
Play better, okay. You finally decided,
So from the last interview also, we're going to more frequently shoot the disc into the goal.
More frequently.
And more frequently stop it from going into ours.
Is anything special you're going to try and pull out in this last one, or are you really just going to keep it tight-lipped and just go in and try and have fun?
I think we're going to keep the same. Yeah, we're going to keep the same. Yeah, we're going to play the best as we can.
Win. As best as we can.
Lovely. See, guys, honestly, I'm really hyped for it. Obviously, it is the last one, which is sad, but we are going to make it a good one. Any last words you guys want to say to anyone at home right now?
No, I just hope we love Echo Arena.
No, wait.
Oh, we're doing this again,
You know the drill, guys.
Right, Goblin.
Thank you for this interview, Rita.
Thank you very much. Thank you for watching.
Goodbye, everybody.
Subscribe to Love on YouTube.
Subscribe
to me.
Subscribe to Luffy.
Subscribe.
All right, guys, welcome back to another team here. Oh, hello. How's it going out there? The Titans of the arena, and one of the most feared teams this season, the team of Blast. Guys, hello again. How's it going? Nice to see you all. So, guys, we're going into finals. We're going into the finals. And I hear word on the street is you've only scrimmed once this season. What is that about?
Indeed. I guess since the recent news of Echo dying, I guess we've all lost a bit of motivation. Didn't help as well. One of our crucial teammates got banned. But you know, it's a heavy hit, but I think we'll be fine. I think Wheelad, he's a very strong player. I have a lot of faith in him.
I played the game.
Yeah, Wheelad, because you're newer to the team, aren't you? How are you finding that?
I've been here for well, it's actually a complicated story because last season I was here, and then I subbed in for the finals because our teammate broke his hand or something. And then this season I've had to sub in again after joining back recently. So I kind of still have the old chemistry, but you know, we haven't scrimmed much, so we'll see.
Yeah, once. Yeah, okay. Not much. I mean, are you guys feeling confident? I mean, I've heard a lot of teams are scared of you guys in particular.
Who?
Are you feeling confident? Who? Everyone.
Who said they're scared?
I don't know. Everyone. I've asked two teams who they're most worried about, and the number one answer is you guys. Blast.
I mean, I'd say we're not overconfident, but we do have faith in our ability, if you know what I mean.
Sure.
Like, it's definitely going to be harder since we haven't scrimmed as much, but I feel like our basic knowledge is still there, and it should be able to get us quite well.
Nice.
Can I do a quick VRML plug? Go play Breachers. That game's great.
Are you guys gonna form a team in that as well?
We have Ivy.
You have?
Already up there, yeah. Let's go.
Is it Blast?
No, it's Ivy.
It's Ivy. You mean Ivy in Breachers? All right, there you go. That's fine. Well, there you go. At least you guys can keep going with the VR esports team and the scene and everything, and we'll obviously see you there, VR Master League. But guys, so you've only scrimmed once, right? Also, roster's changed and everything. The games have changed a lot. What should we look out for? Is there anything you guys trying to do differently this time around?
We don't want JB to hold the disc for too long, you know.
He's got some mixed
We're
habits.
really looking for like Beaver not to throw the entire match, you know.
Yeah,
okay.
I suppose
if we do lose like one round, we'll blame it on Laddie because he's the sub.
Yeah, he's the sub, so like he gets the.
I think the thing will change is obviously we don't have Boot, which is kind of like the anchor of the team. So we'll see how we can do without him, and you know how we can play around that weakness that we've got.
I love you, Boop. I know you're watching.
Big up to my fan.
Sweet. Yeah, cool. So yeah, I mean, all right, we'll have to look out and see if you guys can hold it together like everyone thinks you can. Because of course, last chance for you guys to ever win these finals. Are you nervous for that? How does that make you feel?
A little nervous, yeah, because I guess it is like the last dance for Blast. For Echo,
I got the pre-finals butterflies, but I feel like once you get in the game, it's all fine. You know, I'm not always like I always get really nervous before the game, and then when I start playing, it's just like I don't know, it just all the nerves go away.
Yeah, dance. Yeah, absolutely. Like you said, Beaver. Like you said. Cool, guys. Well, lovely. Well, honestly, you sound pretty confident. You seem very chilled out. I mean, guys, any last words that you want to say before we end out here?
Free up my man, Boop.
Wait, can we cut a minute? Because I want to think about something. We're gonna blast the competition away. Woo!
Hello and welcome back, Echo Arena VRML Channel 2, where we are continuing to watch the EU Season 7 finals here, and we've got another exciting matchup coming up next. I am Psychaotic, I'm taking over the booth, but with me I've got Yaze, and in the arena we've got Fireballs versus Blast. Listen, Yaze, I'm NA. I don't know what's going on, so you tell me about these teams. What's going on here? What are we expecting?
I'll tell you one thing, I'm a huge Fireballs fan.
Me too!
I've been a huge Fireballs fan since like Season 3. They had an old roster, and we used to scrim them like all the time, and I'm such a huge Fireballs fan, so my money's on Fireballs. As for the other fellas, I don't know them too well. I can't actually say much, so I don't know how it's gonna go, but I am rooting for Fireballs. A bit of caster bias there. Sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. I mean, Blast has been around for a long time as well. These are names we know and love from around the community. But Fireballs, man, just kind of has that legacy factor. They've been together for so long. They've amassed, the following behind them. Us two are fans as well. So it is super good to see both of these, heavy hitting teams in the arena together for the finals here in the top bracket.
Yeah, I mean, this is it. I mean, there's a losers bracket, right? Underneath this, whoever loses this goes into the losers bracket. Yeah. So it's not all over if they lose, but I mean, it's still a heavy blow because you're at greater risk, and that finals match you get an extra round, if you win, right?
Yeah, so it's double elimination. You've got to you lose 2 and you're out. You got to keep winning to get on through, and it all comes down to the finals, where it is the winner of the top bracket versus the winner of the bottom bracket. Have we pinged the teams yet? Should I do that? Yeah, there we go. So yeah, that's how that works.
Yeah. So we should be starting soon, and I'm very excited to see how this goes because I know Blast is a very, very, very powerful team, and Fireballs as well, incredible as we've already seen them play tonight. So I'm looking forward to this. Have you got any predictions? Like, I know you're NA and you're not too in things, but just what you've seen tonight, have you got any predictions?
I mean, I feel like I'm more familiar with Blast, only in the sense that I've seen more of their games. I've seen them at the top of the ladder in EU for so long, but we've also seen Fireballs, and we know that that team is, if nothing else, persistent, and they fight to the very end. We saw their first match against Devious earlier today. They won in 2 rounds, and the first round was a bit of a stomp, second round a lot closer, but they have fought to get here. Over on the side of Blast, I mean, they got through Redshift Esports in 2 rounds, and you know, love the guys on Redshift. It was not exactly close. So both these teams coming in off of some hot wins. It should be interesting to see how that matches up against each other.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, 2 rounds. That is, I didn't see that game, but that's gotta be a low blow right there. 2 rounds. Instead of not even going to a 3rd round. But I mean, we'll see how this plays out. We should be the ping has been sent out, right? We should be readying up soon. Maybe these guys are just chatting, having a good time before they take on each other, you know. Yeah, we got some supporters of Fireballs in chat. I mean, there is a clear. If we had channel points here, I think the majority might be going. I don't even know, because I don't know the Blast supporters. They're just not making themselves known in chat. But we'll see, because we are going into round 1.
Yep, we absolutely are. And you know what? I think I've got to predict Blast, but like, my goodness, would I be here for a Fireballs upset? And here we go. Oh my goodness. Fireballs going over that first initial joust. Stack overshoots, but then gets back to it. Hyper getting that stun on Boop to get the pickup. Hyper sending this one all the way through, but the stack for Blast is quick to track it down. Wee Laddie sending a quick reset back to Beaver here, as it looks like Blast is going to move their way up the arena.
Yeah, now taken by Boop. Boop sending to Wee Laddie over to Beaver. Beaver now sending it all the way back where it came from to Boop. Boop now walking it upfield. Just letting go of it there for a second, taking in their surroundings, sending it downfield to Boot. Beaver takes it. Beaver walking around, sending it back to Boop. Boop into the goal. The goalie is stunned. They cannot save it. It is in for the 2. That was clean and efficient. Those passes were just on point.
Yeah, they really were clean, efficient, and 41 seconds to find the first score on the board here for the side of Blast. But now here comes Fireballs, looking to turn up the heat with their first joust advantage. Let's see how they handle it. That is GB as the QB, excuse me, setting this one over. Oh no, taking an unfortunate bounce that actually turns into a fortunate bounce, but then Wee Laddie with the interception. Quick flick over to JBLB, looking to push this one-on-one opportunity. Denied by GB. Oh my goodness, what a stop there, denying him the bottom pocket dunk, and it could be for nothing as Boop gets the interception on the back line and turns that into a 3-point opportunity.
Oh, that hurts to see. GB with such an awesome save right there, just to get 3'd on. I mean, they would have been better with the 2, honestly. It looks like someone did switch teams. We are paused right now. I'm not too sure what happened, but they have switched back. Can you confirm anything, Wonder? What happened?
Fireballs.
That's all right. Okay, right. Well, yeah, that was a pretty strong first 1.5 minutes for Blast. I mean, pretty powerful. It does look like Fireballs are switching a teammate out, or they've crashed. Not too sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of early to be taking a timeout for momentum reasons or to recollect yourselves, but if you need it, you need it. You know, sometimes you just got to take it. It doesn't matter when it is. But if I had to guess, this is more of somebody needs a headset restart, a Wi-Fi restart, whatever's going on there. Because it looks like Zeta has dropped out of the arena momentarily. We hope to get them back in here quickly, because this has been a very fast matchup so far, and I'm really impressed with the awareness from Blast. Like, we knew it was going to be great, right? But they just constantly have the right people in the right place at the right time, setting up for those quick, easy interceptions. They move up and down the arena beautifully, as we have seen on those 2 drives, and the stacks are fast. So this is going to be a challenge here for Fireballs. Not that they can't handle it, but it is definitely a higher game than it was than their previous one.
Yeah, I mean, it is this could be showing how the match will go. This could be a bit of a steamroll from Blast, but I mean, this pause could also, I mean, it is a ping pause, as Rise said in chat, but it could also be a bit of a reset. I mean, as you said, it is a bit early for a reset, but I mean, anytime that can happen. Maybe they were just off to a rough start and they just need to start things over again. We don't know. But the teams are now just kind of messing around. Having a good old time, waiting for Zay to get back, and he is back now. So we'll see how things turn out.
Yeah, you're right. Sometimes you just need that reset, and that's okay. I mean, I cannot get over that stop from GB. Read the incoming dunk on that bottom pocket. Just excellent awareness from him. But for a save like that to then be followed up with a quick 3-pointer, a bit of a heartbreaker there, right? So even though this timeout was likely for technical reasons, I'm sure they are also happy to just kind of take a quick mental reset off of that one.
Yeah, I mean, really feels bad to see that happen to GB, but I'm sure we'll be seeing many more saves throughout the game. And it looks like we're starting back up now in possession of Fireballs. Let's see how they respond to those 5 points from Blast.
Yep, we will see GB as the QB once again, drawing out Beaver before sending this one forward, finding Hyper, but the stack is all over Hyper. JBLB looking for that quick pass up high to Beaver, who's going to drive in off of the shoulder. Top pocket, you could see eyes on the prize from the moment he stepped off of the shoulder there, and that is going to be good for 2 points.
Yeah, I mean, he was eyeing that up the whole time. That was a pretty clean intercept. Fireballs are barely even making it out of their side because Blast are just so strong with the stacks.
Oh, no.
But no, they've messed up the QB, but can they recover? Maybe not. Beaver taking the shot, taking the opportunity, but no, the ding ring gets it first. Wee Laddie, though, with the disc. Looking to try again. They are still in possession and their passes are clean. They're probably going to be able to make it into the bubble. But taking it back a bit just to really work things out, but the stack is after them. Not quite though, the stack is out and into the goal. Beaver puts it in for the 2. 9-point lead. That is crazy.
It's excellent reading and positioning right now from Blast. Like you mentioned, they're just not letting Fireballs get out of their own zone. And when they force those quick turnovers, they find the easy relief pass, right? To just buy some time, then they set themselves up, they get comfortable, and they get their points. And it's been lethal so far against Fireballs, but Fireballs is still looking for a way to get this one down, get some points on the board. Anything will do, just get some points on the board. As Loved sends this one over to Zyda. Zyda getting away from Beaver to send it to GB. GB now sending down low. Loved again. Finding Hyper. Oh no, Hyper almost losing the disc, but finds it again. It's all good. It works out. As Love gets the reception there off of the reset, sending it forward now to Zyda. Zyda playing cautiously here, right? The Blast defense is set up in their bubble. He's going to draw one out before sending it low cross to GB on the floor. GB now finding Hyper. Hyper finding Love, and Love finding an open goal. A little miscommunication there, and who was going to jump to the floor to kind of cover that option, but it works out for the Fireballs as they get 2 points.
I mean, in my eyes, it is clear they put in a lot more passes than normal. I mean, that defense was strong from Blast, but the accuracy was even stronger from Fireballs, which allowed them to get those 2 points. This could be the turnaround that they need, as this is the first time with Blast Joust advantage. The disc has been sent all the way deep down. The stack is on it immediately. It's into the goal. It's in. That back and forth was insane. That stack was just on it immediately. I was very, very confident to say Blast has received the disc again, but no, that was so fast.
That was Fireballs turned up the heat on that volley, and it pays off for them as they sink in another 2 points. But half the round remaining, 5-point difference. Here comes Blast looking to make it more. This one's going to go all the way deep to Wee Laddie. Not going to get there before the stack. Hyper and Zyda together. Get this one sent up to Loved. Loved off of the shoulder.
Oh, no way!
The boop shot on Boop. Like, rolling in for the 3-pointer. We are back to win just 2 points.
The Boop shot on Boop. Loved is absolutely insane. I've played with Loved before at LAN actually. Loved is crazy. That is insane. A Boop shot on Boop. Oh, last thing you'd expect to see. But Boop comes out of the launcher now, intercepted immediately. Them showing them exactly what it's all about, giving them a taste of their own medicine. A shot missing, but in immediately drawn even in no time. 10-second goal time.
Yaze, correct me if I'm wrong, but it was 9-0, like 3 minutes ago,
No,
right?
you're right. You're 100% right. 9-0, not even like 2-3 minutes ago.
This is 9 unanswered points from Fireballs right now with about, oh no, guys, you left something there. You left something. You're supposed to take that with you. But Love knows that. Love gets the pickup and sends it in for the 3-pointer. Fireballs has their first lead of this match.
Oh wow, Fireballs were just stretching. They were just taking it casual. Now that things have really started up though, they have taken it seriously. Brought up 12 points in a matter of minutes. That is crazy to see, especially with the pressure on them. 9 points down. They don't feel it at all. Their mental game is incredibly strong. But Blast now walking into the bubble. Can they take the goal? Yes, they can. Still not winning right now, but that just shows that they can take it back immediately.
Just excellent awareness there from Beaver, right? Like coming off of the shoulder, there was that defender there from the Fireballs, and I didn't catch the name, coming up from below. So Beaver held that shot to make sure that the defender was going to overshoot, opening up that bottom pocket option, and with excellent precision, makes it work, gets the 2 points on the board, gets us to within just 1 point here. However, Fireball's looking to make it more. That one's going to go off the backboard, close on the shot, but will not go in as Beaver instead for Blast gets the pickup.
Yeah, you know, something I tend to see, and something that's going to happen right now, is that when Fireballs misses a shot, I don't sweat. I don't think, oh no, I don't tense up, because they just get on it immediately. They take a long shot just to see if it'll go in, and if it doesn't, then they just put it in anyway. They are incredible at that. They just receive the disc immediately, but Blast is also equally good at taking the disc. We'll have to see how they respond to this. They must be feeling the pressure now, seeing as all these points have racked up. VRZ racking up the steals. No way. They're just trick shotting now. They're just joking. There is no way. This is crazy.
So close there on the cloud shot attempt. It goes off of the ding ring. Blast now just fighting to keep the possession so they can work it out of their zone. Laddie receives in the mid, sending this one through for that waiting stack. Up high, JBLB with an open goal in for the 3. And we are tied just like that, 14-14. And that goal, Yaze, with 2 minutes left tying us up, I feel like it's going to start leading to a shift here. What do you think?
Now this in my eyes, it doesn't feel like a close match, but it is literally tied neck and neck. It is a close match. Because the points have just been scored in succession, it was like 9 points scored, then 9 points scored. And now things are sort of evening out. This is getting to be into what the game actually is, a very, very intense, not one-sided anything. But oh my gosh, the goal is currently not open actually. Into the hands of GB. GB taking it now, waiting around, setting it up to Ness, into the hands of their teammate, but no, stunned out. Received again though, the cut pass, and in VRZ with the assist of Loved. Amazing plays. 2 points in it right now, 2 points in it at 1:25 on the clock. This game has flown by. Wow.
I want to talk about what led to that play, though, right? Like, we saw the Blast stack get the pickup, and in my head, I was kind of almost criticizing Loved. I was like, I don't know why he's going after that stack. Like, they're going to dribble through and you're abandoned. Go find your own teammate. But no, I guess the stack never saw him coming. He got the stun that led to that turnover and turned it around for 2 points for Fireballs. They have the lead. 1 minute left. A one-on-one opportunity. But GB, not in his house. Not like that. He's going to get the save, but not the send out as Boop gets the recovery. Setting this one high, finding Beaver. 50 seconds remaining, driving over to JBLB, and this time he will not be denied. In for the 2-pointer. We are tied 16-16 with about 30 seconds remaining.
Are we looking at OT here?
Are
we looking at OT? Oh wow! I mean, as much as I'm supporting Fireballs, they're both playing incredibly. Like, I mean, this is just insane. I don't even know. This is mad. I mean, Fireballs really don't want to take this to OT because OT is such a huge risk.
Oh my!
But it looks like they're not going to. No OT for Fireballs. 13 seconds out of time. Blast are in the dumps right now. Fireballs have taken this round.
I was screaming that behind the back clear in the mid, the stack pressure on him, forcing it immediately. I was like, oh my gosh, that's a turnover. But no, Fireballs got the stack together, beat the defense to the bubble. It puts it in for the 2. Fireballs sneaking out with the win in that round, 18-16. Yeah, I was like, I'm speechless. I'm just speechless.
Yeah, me as well. I mean, there is so much to talk about. But like, I can't pick. Every single moment of that was so intense. The 9-point deficit, then pulling it right back up, and then the just points back and forth, and then that final shot, and then the saves from GB, and then the attacks from Blast, and then the stacks on both sides. There's so much. There's so much going on, and it is so clear to see that these teams deserve to be in finals. I have not seen a match this close in like months. In months, I have not seen a match this close. This is insane.
You know, I want to talk about what this match means, just, you know, for the greater terms of this tournament. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but with Blast coming in at the #1 seed, 1360 rounded MMR, you know, the next closest is at a rounded 1320. Like, I would think Blast are the favorites to win this tournament, which means if Fireballs can get through here, they have a really good chance of winning the top bracket to get to finals, which is a very advantageous position to be in, because once you get to grand finals, right, if you're in the top bracket, even if you lose that first set, there's a bracket reset, and then your opponent has to start fighting that exhaustion factor as they come up from the bottom bracket. If, you know, the winner of this team, or of this match, excuse me, is really going to have a massive advantage going forward in the tournament. And here we go, I'm blabbering, they're already getting to work, Yaze.
Yeah, I mean that beautiful little that was an ender, right? And then the into the bubble immediately, but the missed shot there. I mean, Fireballs are already digging into this piece of pie. They're already taking it into the bubble, getting quite scrambled up here though, but they still have it. In fact, no one has it right now. No, Blast takes it, sends it downfield. The stack is already ready to take it, but no. Fireballs are even more ready. They send it back downfield. It is in nobody's hands right now. Never mind. Wee Laddie takes it.
Yep, Wee Laddie with a little pickup there, trying to send a Beaver. Oh no, miscalculated, bouncing into the hands of Loved instead. However, does not realize Wee Laddie is right there to steal it back, sending it to Beaver. Beaver sending it to the goal. It's going to go off the backboard and out of the bubble, where it will be recovered by Hyper. He sends it right back where it came from, through that same side tunnel, stacking pursued. Hyper with the open 3 opportunity, pinging in off of the inside of the ring. Doesn't matter how, points are points, and Fireballs will be on the board first.
You said it perfectly. Points are points. It doesn't matter how it goes in, as long as it goes in. And that was beautiful as well. 3 points. That's a real advantage to get at the very start. Minutes through, this is not looking like it was last round. Last round at the very start was very, very one-sided. I mean, it still could be one-sided if Fireballs take it, but just the other way around. We'll have to see how Blast responds though. Heading up close to the bubble though. Getting close in, getting ready for the passes, but no, they reset it. They reset it. Smart play there as everyone in the bubble was pressured. Now setting it down to Boop. Boop getting into the bubble, passing it up to JB. JB into the zone, but no, the ding. Oh, GB didn't even need to save it that time because it just dinged off now into the hands of Hyper.
Hyper sending this one all the way down into the zone. It looks like Zyda's there first. Oh my goodness. Ducking out of the way of the incoming defense and then sneaking it through both of the goalies. Good for the 2-pointer that gets Fireballs up 5-0. I'm so shocked. I mean, we saw JBL be driving in. I thought for sure that was a goal, but no, off the ding ring, and Fireballs were quick to react, quick to capitalize on that opportunity to extend their lead.
Yeah, incredibly quick. I mean, this is more than quick. I mean, these guys should... I don't even know. These guys are just incredible. Both teams are just so fast. But the intercept is there, stopping the disc in its track. Boop now taking it, sending it over to Wee Laddie. Boop again with the disc. Setting it downfield into the bubble already, into the goal. Wee Laddie strikes back.
Yes, Wee Laddie strikes back. I mean, it's got to start somewhere, right? 2 points on the board. It's going to get Blast to within just 3, and still so much time left to go. Really, you know, we're getting giggly over here for Fireballs, but Blast is, you know, if they let Fireballs get more points there, it may not have been a good look on the momentum shift. However, we're back within just 1 goal, and now here comes Fireballs under pressure. They force the turnover in the mid. That's Beaver getting the pickup, sending this one up to Boop, and Boop with the open 3 is going to tie us up at 5.
And now we are cut and dry, even 5-all. Fireballs do not want to take this here in round 3. They want to stay safe. They want to stay safe. They don't want another round to have to face Blast, but it might look like a way if Blast pulls themselves back up it might be that way. GB now taking it, sending it, intercepted into the goal. Not quite, but now it is in. No, it's not. Oh, the massive screw up right there. Oh wow, that is gotta hurt, but now they have it again. A third chance on the goal. A third chance, third time's the charm, as they say. Boop now taking it, walking it up close into the bubble.
Yep. Walking this one forward, JBLB on the ceiling, playing cautiously here, but GB is having none of it. Another huge save from the Fireballs that's headed the other way. Beaver in pursuit. Looks like Fireballs there first to break apart that possession. Hyper coming away with it, getting stacked up with Zyda. They're looking for the dribble, going low cross, bouncing beautifully into the hands of Hyper once again. Now forward, Zyda on the floor, looking for something, looking for the angle, will not find it, but it works as a pass, stolen away by JBLB, and that's headed the other way through the tunnel.
All the way through, but the stacks are there before my camera even sees it. I mean, these guys are incredibly fast. I don't even know what's going on anymore. It's a 1v3 right now. Not quite gonna work out. Unwise. Boop now taking the disc. They've got another chance at this. A little reset there to Beaver. Beaver sending it downfield. The stack is there trying to pressure them, but Boop is open. Boop sending it all the way to Wee Laddie, and Wee Laddie just sitting on cloud.
You can tell Blast is shifting into this hyper possession game here, right?
Hyper.
When they have allowed, yes, when they have allowed Fireballs to control the pacing, they have, oh my, JBLB, that's exactly what I was about to get at. When they've allowed Fireballs to control the pacing with that fast Zyda and Hyper stack, they've panicked a little bit. They've lost the possession, but once they get comfortable in their slow possession game and they're able to find the lane that works for them, they have a very high capitalization rate, and that's where Fireballs has to start worrying.
Yeah, I mean, Fireballs have to be really worrying right now because they're 2 points down now, but they have got GB in goals, and he is strong, but not strong enough for the JBLB strike right there. 18 meters a second straight in, strengthening their lead to 4 points up now, but still 4 minutes on the clock. 4 minutes is a massive amount of time, and we have seen what Fireballs can do in 3 minutes, so who knows what they can do in 4.
I mean, see, this is where if they score again here, okay, they didn't, but or they might, hold that thought. Wee Laddie sending this one over to Beaver, driving on a one-on-one situation, but it dings off the ding ring. No points just yet. JBLB sending this one to Beaver. He's gonna try again. One more pass to seal the deal. Wee Laddie putting that one in for the 2. It's gonna get Blast up 11-5. Where I was going with that thought is, here is where I'd start saying you take your time out, but unfortunately, because of that very early on tech issue that Fireballs had, they don't have their timeout anymore. They've got no way to ice Blast other than just brute force finding a way to get some points on the board.
I mean, I don't think they need that timeout. I don't think they need it because we've seen that even without that timeout, they took the time at the very start, and while they were still getting bombarded, but they still pulled back. But I mean, let's see if Blast lets them. I mean, this is kind of like a stack v stack thing right now.
Oh no!
Boop, taking it, trying to hit the backboard shot, but not quite. I think it will be back into possession of Blast. Yes, Beaver taking it now, trying to take some space. I mean, they have the clock on their side. Things could switch up at any moment, but they are secure right now. Beaver now just kind of walking around, waiting for the pressure. And no, Wee Laddie scoops it right in. They possibly could, very, very possibly could take round 2 here and move on to round 3.
Yeah. Lol's pointing out in chat, lots of panic, and I've got to agree there, right? Like, and that's not criticism. If you're in a high stakes environment like this, absolutely anybody would be panicking. But you can see right now that the Fireballs is struggling with this increased pace here from Blast. It's not something they really had to deal with in round 1. It was just kind of starting to ramp up near the end. But now that Blast is in full force, it seems like Fireballs may be struggling a little bit to meet that pressure without some panic decision making, and Blast is taking advantage of it. No way. Beaver, Beaver slicing the defense into quarters there, finding the lane to send that one into the goal. Blast is gonna go up by 10.
10-point lead. That's greater than any lead we've seen before in this game. I don't know if Fireballs can come back from this. They might have to take it to round 3. They might have to take it to round 3. I mean, they're very closely running out of time here. Zyda sending it up to GB now. GB trying to pass it down, but no. JB takes it instead. JB sending it deep downfield. Who's going to be there first? Beaver's already there and takes it in for the 3. 59 seconds on the clock. I think they're out of mathematical time. I think it is over for Fireballs for round 2. They're going to have to take it into round 3.
Yeah, they're gonna have to, and you know what? If you're the side of Fireballs, it is unfortunate that it's going to a round 3, but also this is, you know, we talked about, unfortunately, Fireballs not having their timeout, at least between rounds. They're gonna have a second to pause here. They're gonna have some time to cool off or heat up, because they're Fireballs, and figure out what they've got to do in round 3. But oh my goodness, Blast continuing to bring the pain, looking for some more points here. JBLB on the ceiling, crossing over, finding Beaver, hits the brakes and hits the cut to Wee Laddie. What a play there from Blast.
Oh wow, that was intense right there. 15 points up now. They are definitely, if anything, they're definitely out now. This is not over yet though. There is still a round 3. I mean, Blast looking incredibly strong this round. They have taken the round, but I mean they are looking incredibly strong, especially that last little bit. It was very slow at the start, but they just slam points over and over again, just taking the momentum and using it to their advantage. Yeah. No, there's just, once Blast figured out how to specifically pick apart that Fireballs play, they just kept going, and Fireballs struggled to keep up with that, struggled to find a counter solution to that. Once they realized how to play around that Zyda and Hyper stack that was kind of running the game in the first round, Blast had more opportunities to set up, and as we called out earlier in that round, if Blast has time to set up, to slow down, to get themselves into the bubble in a way that makes them comfortable, they're gonna score. There was very, very few opportunities there that Blast didn't take advantage of when Fireballs gave them a minute to breathe. I'm sorry, that's not fair, because it's not like they were giving them those opportunities. Blast was making those opportunities, breaking apart the stacks, making sure they had the numbers advantage, and utilizing speed in every way that they could. They were able to set up opportunities that they weren't having in round 1, and it showed with that score line. Round 1, very, very close here, but round 2 was Blast World, and we're just living in it at 20-5. Yeah, I mean, that is so true. We are going into the 3rd and final round here. This is make or break. Not 100% because there is a loser's bracket as kind of like a soft bet, but I mean, it is still going to be very intense. Blast taking the disc immediately. The second stack coming in, trying to take the shot. Boop just missing, hitting off boot though. Beaver takes it. Beaver stepping back a little bit, looking for that JB pass. JB now walking up to the backboard, sending it in, and it is in. Wee Laddie taking the first 2 points of the round.
I really want to shout out those solo skills from Beaver, and I'm not saying like soloing and like, you know, not playing as a team player. I mean, the ability that Beaver has to make time and space by utilizing those solo movements or find a lane to drive himself when it is more beneficial has been really helping Blast on defense so far, as has JBLB doing the same thing on that drive. And oh my goodness, Blast is looking to go again. Speaking of JBLB juking around, making time and space over to Beaver, who doesn't get as lucky. Hyper stealing it away, sends this one all the way down into the zone. The Blast stack is there first, stripping it from JBLB, and Zyda says return to sender in for the 2. We are tied, Yaze.
Return to sender, lovely. I love to hear it. I mean, the goal sound right there, music to my ears. Zyda, what a shot there. They just sit like the Blast stack had it, and then the Fireball stack just came in out of nowhere and just swiped it from their hands. But again, it happens again. Zyda was there immediately taking it, but no, not quite. They don't have possession right now. Wee Laddie setting it up to Beaver. Beaver walking it up now. It is looking very close into the pass, but not quite, because GB takes it, sends it to Loved. Sending it out the stack is there. Both stacks are live right now, but the Fireballs one is the one that's gonna take it.
Yeah, Zyda here on the floor. Oh no, looking for an option and waits too long as Beaver manages to steal that one away, sending this one all the way down into the zone. That is JBLB sinking it in low for the 2. Blast back up 4-2. Very close so far here in round 3.
Yeah, JBLB with 11 points. You got to look out for him. I mean, saying that, Beaver and Wee Laddie also have very similar amount of points with 10 and 11 respectively.
Hold on.
But
That assists column, do you see that?
oh my, Beaver! Beaver's got 9 assists right now. Wow.
That's what we were
Let's
talking
talk
about.
stats after
Beaver,
this.
yeah, Beaver, knows how to slow down or speed up the game, get it where it needs to go. I mean, I didn't realize it was showing in the stats as well, but it is. But hey, here comes Fireballs. That is GB sending this one over. Oh my goodness, Zeta finding one more pass to Hyper, getting through that defensive stack, and then sending it to Hyper, who puts it in for the 2 points. We are tied at 4.
I literally just jumped out my chair there because I thought it was going in, and then I didn't see behind shoulder there was another player, and it just went to him and he put it in. That was crazy. That was so mad. I was kind of surprised there. That was an amazing play right there. Loving it though. JB send it down into the hands of Wee Laddie. Wee Laddie sending it up to Beaver. Beaver now walking it upfield. He is controlling the time and space, as you previously mentioned. Wee Laddie taking it now, sending it to the reset. It is 4-4 tied right now. Time is in nobody's hands. But now the disc is in Blast's hands and it's into the goal. Beaver putting it in for the 2.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Blast knows how to play the midfield well until they have an opportunity with numbers in the bubble. They pushed the 3-on-1 situation and loved, between a rock and a hard place, who do you cover? But in the end, giving Beaver the one-on-one opportunity is no better. They're going to take advantage of that opportunity and get the points in for 6-4. Oh, and they're looking for more. Beaver, another interception. Speak of the devil, he will get the disc, and that is boop, sinking it in for the 2 points, and that is 10 assists for Beaver off of that play.
What an intercept right there. That was beautiful, and all the way just taking it. The second they get an intercept, they just see the goal and they see no one between it. They just put it right in. Quick pass up the shoulder. That was beautiful. I mean, still plenty of time, as Ryukik, sorry, my bad. Ryukik says in chat. Still plenty of time. Anything could happen. We don't know. Fireballs could pull up and get a mercy, or Blast could do the same. We don't know. Anything could happen between these times, but these back and forth passes are crazy right now. Looks like Fireballs has lost possession, and it's going to be into the hands of Wee Laddie. Wee Laddie now taking it, sending it down into the hands of JB, into the hands of Boop. Boop sending it all the way deep. Beaver is waiting there, waiting for the pass.
Yeah, that's Beaver on the ceiling once again, making time. JBLB in the bubble with him, now on the shoulder. He's looking for something. Honestly, looks like a shark lurking in the waters. Finds the pass to Boop. Boop looking up high, but oh no, miscalculated. Bouncing out for Zeta to get the pickup instead. He looks for the quick clear. Stack is going to overshoot for Blast, but they get the pickup regardless. Wee Laddie now up to Beaver, finding JBLB on the way in. That's another 2 points on the board for Blast. They go up by 6.
Yeah, they're up by 6 now. This is kind of looking like what happened last round at the very end. Fireballs cannot use their time out. They must be stressing a little bit right now. They got to work things out though. They got to work around Blast's counter to their plays. GB now they're taking it, sending it to Hyper. Hyper getting stunned. The stack is there. They need to work on their joust. That's where they're losing half their points. Boop sending it back to JB. JB sending it for the reset as they're under pressure.
Yep. Reset under pressure, but works out regardless as Wee Laddie receives on the back line, finding Beaver. Boop and JBLB in the bubble with him, settling on Boop, and Boop! Oh my goodness, the cross frame shot going through GB to go in for the 2. Blast is going to go up by 8 points.
Still 3:45 on the clock, but it's not looking good for Fireballs. They may go into the losers bracket after this one, but we cannot see what's going to happen next. I'm still rooting for Fireballs. I still want them to win. VRZ now taking it, setting it over, but no, stunned out again. These joists, these initial joists, they're just not working out, and Blast is just capitalizing on this. They're just capitalizing every single time. They just know where to go. They've got incredible prediction, and they just can do what they want. They're rolling them around like it's nothing. 10 points up now. This is a 10-point game, very stretched out.
Yeah, I mean, once again, Blast seems to be running away with this round. It looked close, you know, for the first 3-4 minutes, but Blast has put the pedal to the metal here, forcing another turnover, stripping that one from Zyda, sending it to Beaver, and Beaver sending it for the 3 points. It's gonna get Blast up 17-4. They're up by 13 points with 3 minutes remaining. This is not a good look for Fireballs to be in right now, but Blast, I'm sure, is loving it. You know, almost there for the reverse sweep.
Fireballs need to get 5 points to get above. They need to 5 points to break even or get above. Many of those have to be threes. This is not looking great for them right now, but VRZeta has a plan, sends it over to GB. GB sends it, but no stunned out, and the stack is there immediately. They are going to be pressured off the bat. Beaver taking it. Beaver swinging around shoulder, looking for the pass. He gets the pass into JB's hands, but no, Zeta says no to that and sends it out.
Yep, sends this one out, now headed back down into the Blast zone all the way. Oh, taking an interesting bounce there, but Laddie's able to get the read regardless, sending it to Beaver. Beaver under pressure, just sends this one through, threading the needle through every player and the Geo to get it through mid, and JBLB fighting here. Oh my goodness, beats both of the Fireball players to the disc, sends it to Boop. Boop now sending it to a waiting Joker train. No, Beaver backs off on that one. That would have been crazy.
Yeah, Beaver now just sending it up into the goal. I think they are out of mathematical time now. I think that could be over for Fireballs. They are going to be going into the losers bracket, but I mean, they can still score some points on the board, right?
Yeah, they can. You know what? This is a tournament setting. After Fireballs gets out of this match, it's not like a regular league match where they can take off the headset, you know, go get a glass of water, chill out for a bit. Actually, wait, this might be their last match. They might be able to do that. Never mind. I was gonna say, if this was like a regular match, they might have to get ready for the next one, so momentum is always a good thing. And oh my goodness, that long three almost going in. However, Love gets the pick up, but Boop gets the interception. Blast is looking for some more points here. Quick handoff to JBLB, but broken apart by the Fireballs defense, so GB gets the pickup, but not the send out. JBLB will not let him go, sending it to Boop. Now up high, finding Laddie, driving in for some more points, but denied by Zyda once again, and this one's now headed toward the mid.
Yeah, now 27 seconds on the clock. It is long gone for Fireballs, but they can still get some extra points just to show that they're not going out without a fight. It's all the way down. They're taking the shot, and it's in. Love taking the three, and the game is now over. Well done to Fireballs. Well done even more to Blast, because they have just taken the win.
They have, and I have to, oopsies, Psychic did a bad, and I lied to everybody. Whoops, no, Fireballs is not done today, though Blast will be moving forward in the upper bracket with that win to get to semifinals tomorrow. Fireballs now has to fight in the bottom bracket to stay alive in their next match against Astronomic, which this channel will be covering next, and we are already late, so we're gonna shout out Beaver's insane number of assists real quick, but other than that, Yaze, any final thoughts before we jump to that next one?
Any final thoughts? I am rooting for you, Fireballs. All the best luck, but well done to Blast. They took that very cleanly in that last little bit there. They played incredibly, and they deserve to go up. But we'll see how this goes next. Do you know what? You know what's going to be on Channel 1?
Yes, it is going to be Scuffed versus Devious, it looks like.
Ooh, Scuffed versus Devious.
Yep.
All right.
So stick around. We'll be right back with that next match. Fireballs versus Astronomic coming at you real fast.
Alright, hello guys, welcome back once again. Another one, this time with the wonderful people of Astronomic. Guys, hello, we got all of you here
Ruskin's
looking
gone.
great right now.
Oh, sucks to
Where did Ruskin go?
He died.
Doesn't matter. I'm the new captain.
I don't need Ruskin.
He
Guys,
crashed. He crashed
we're here
last time.
in finals. The Season 7 finals, the final that you'll be able to compete in. How are you feeling about it all right now?
Hello.
Optimistic.
Yeah, optimistic. Hoping for a good outcome. I don't know, hoping it goes a lot better than last season, because last season was a bit of a blowout. Didn't get where we wanted to go, but hopefully this season we can with a new roster.
Are you feeling better about it?
Yeah, I think I'm more motivated going into a lot of like grinding during the season. Yeah, I think it's just generally more comfortable, like against the teams that we're gonna be like fighting for the win.
Other than fireballs.
Yeah, true. Other than fireballs. Yeah, so hopefully we can get a better outcome as well.
Oh,
Hey, Ruskin.
Hello.
Hey, Ruskin, how confident are you feeling about these finals?
Very confident, Raka.
Okay, great. Okay, cool. Because as you say, you've got a normal new here, or fairly different roster, right? I mean,
Right.
how has that changed your game style?
Well, we completely swapped the way that we played for this season. So we used to just do 2-2 front stack, back stack, and now it's the way we play is a bit different. It's 1-2-1. So it's like this. We've got one main stack, and then the other two are a bit more like free to do what they want. So it's completely changed. That's in the way that we've
Okay.
changed. But I think it's for the better, and I think that shows in the results we got in the season.
So does that make you pass a lot more?
Yeah.
Nah,
it's-
doesn't do for Halo.
Okay.
Well, it is more passing based. Like you can't just like hold it and stack about. You need to think where your stack's going if you're one of the one players, or you need to think about where the two single players are if you're the stack, and you need to kind of play around each other. But gives us a lot more space to work with if we're not just like all crammed in the one area. Like we can split away. We don't have to worry about being close to our stack partner, etc. It's a lot better.
That's nice. That sounds good. I haven't heard that before, actually. That's super interesting. We'll see how well it works. Has it been working out for you guys recently?
Oh yeah.
During the season, yeah, definitely.
I mean, I guess it must be. You are here now in finals.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so it was of course the last one, the last finals you can play in. Does that change anything for you guys?
Yeah, of course we're
Yeah, I
gonna
mean,
win.
yeah. Well,
That's the goal.
Yeah.
I mean,
you want to give it everything you've got now, because you know anything you don't leave out there, you're gonna regret. You know, you don't want to think, oh, we could have done more. Like you don't want to have that feeling. So yeah, we're gonna do as good as we can, for sure.
Sure, no, that makes sense. And you know, the shame. On that, guys, on your last words here, is there anything you guys want to say to the people at home?
Thanks, Sebi and Declan, for the coaching.
Sebi, Declan, Sky.
GB is 5-3.
4K, 4K.
Nice.
And
Yeah,
Declan.
Just thanks to Sebi,
You
Sky,
mindset?
Declan, and yeah. I think
Declan's been a
that's-
great coach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Declan's the best
honestly,
coach in the
those are your
league.
mindset guys.
Wow. See you guys, lovely. Well, thanks for that. That's been easy, and we will see you guys in there. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
do.
Thank you.
Catch you in a bit.
Okay.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. See, I told you we were coming back really, really quickly. We are going to continue watching the Fireballs here as they fight to stay alive in this tournament, but this time they are taking on Astronomic. I am still Psychaotic. This is still YazFX in the booth with me, Wonder on the cams, and a very quick shout out before I hand it over to Void King. Happy birthday and congratulations on that Nerf gun. Yaze, one new team, granted, what we know from that Fireballs versus Blast match, what are you thinking here?
I'm thinking both these guys are in the losers bracket for a reason. So neither one kind of has the kind of high feeling of winning right now. I mean, I know, obviously Fireballs did get further, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, so they're both here in the same round. Astronomic lost their first match of the day, but they're actually coming in with a win versus Fireballs, who won their first and is now coming in with a loss.
Actually true, yeah, you're right on that one. So Astronomic may have a little bit of an advantage here, but you know who I'm still rooting for? It is Fireballs, so...
Yep, we got the Fireballs fan club here in the booth and in the chat, and I'm expecting a very interesting matchup here between Fireballs and Astronomic if Fireballs can shake off what just happened with Blast. I think they can, but I've also seen some teams, when they have back-to-back matches and they lose the first one, sometimes that sticks with them. But if I know Fireballs, I know they're ready to shake this one off, and I know they're ready to give it their all here again this match against Astronomic, because in half an hour at the end of this match, we will be saying goodbye to one of these teams. That is it, the end. Being the last season, the end for these teams. So everything on the line right now for both these teams to stay alive.
Yeah, I mean, this is the losers bracket. Once they're out, they're out. Because this is the last one, it makes it even more intense and even more emotional. So the pressure is really on for these guys. But I'm not too sure. I don't think I've seen Astronomic play in a while, so I don't know what they play like.
So I actually had the privilege of casting their match against Grimoire, and they won both rounds. The first was, pretty heavily in the favor of Astronomic. The second one, 12-10, a very close match. And I'm sorry, Essex, I gotta shout it out. We saw the funniest own goal from Essex I think I've seen in a long time.
I did see that actually.
Yeah.
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's okay. He shook it off. They still won, and I'm sure they're ready to get it going here against Fireballs in this match.
That made me weep, by the way. I saw that and I was just I was kind of tabbed out because I was eating, and I saw that and I just started
Yeah,
that's
gotta
hurt.
No. He took it really well. He even DM'd me after the match. He was he was a very good sport about it. We love Essex. I see it in the chat too. He's such a homie, and so I'm sure they're ready to get into this match though, regardless.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that is really funny. But we do have all 8 players in right now. Has the ping been sent?
It was a while ago. It looked like we just had a slight technical issue from Astronomic, but now that they've got the 4th in, we should be seeing those ready ups come through. Astronomic is ready. Fireball seems to be having a little powwow in their tunnel right now. We'll see when we get into this match.
All right. All right. Yeah. I mean, whew. Yeah. Fireballs are now readied up, and it looks to be the same on the other side. This is going to start. This is the losers bracket, everyone. Fireballs v Astronomic. Who will come out on top and take it to day 2?
You want a sad thought? I was just thinking about this, the team having the powwow in the tunnel. One of these teams just hit the ready button for the last time.
Oh no,
That's crazy. Hey, but there's a match going on. Let's get into it. Ruskin sends this one up high to Mori. Mori off of the ding ring. So close on that shot. However, H-Low keeping this possession alive for Astronomic is going to send it back to Ruskin on the back line, who slows this one down, draws out that stack from Fireballs before sending it to the man himself, Essex, on the ceiling. Quick pass back to Ruskin. Now over to H-Low. H-Low coming in off of the post, denied by the defense. Essex not able to make it work either as this one goes careening out of the bubble.
Yeah, now back into the hands of Astronomic. Sent to cross shoulder where HLO will take it. Sent to backboard. Essex, but no, the defense is strong. Love sending it deep downfield all the way down. What a clear. But the Astronomic stack there is there first. Ruskin now taking it. Trying to bounce it off successfully. What a dribble right there all the way back where it came from. But the Fireball stack is fast. Astronomic cannot catch up to them. Zeta is now sitting on foot.
Yeah, they are off. That stack sends it on through. What a pivot there from the Astronomic stack. They're able to break apart Hyper's possession. It's Ruskin getting the pickup now, sending it through that same side tunnel, bouncing into the hands of H-Low. He's going to have an open lane, not for long. Makes it work. In for the 3. Astronomic on the board first.
3 points already. That is going to be quite defining. I mean, 129 that took to get those 3 points. We know the first goal is always iffy, but this could be a very low scoring game. It could be very back and forth, but we'll have to see. We saw how Fireballs played last round. During round 2, they scored incredibly fast. So maybe they can do that again. We'll have to see. GB now just waiting around the stack. The stack is there off the bat. VR Zeta all the way back to cross tunnel. Now into Love's hands, but not quite because the stack is there first, hitting that reset.
Yep, finds Essex in the bubble there, pausing for a moment before trying to get this one sent through the mid. Oh my goodness, the powerful headbutt from the teammate stack, helping this one along. It's Mori looking at an open goal. Oh no. One stack went to go cover the easy pass option. I think, probably thinking the other stack was going to have the goal covered earlier, but Mori, recognizing that opportunity, takes full advantage, and Astronomic is going to go up by 6.
Yeah, 6 points on the start. That is not a good way to start for Fireballs, but a great way to start for Astronomic. Oh, and they take another 2 just for the fun of it. 2 points up now. They have got an 8-point lead. That is not so great for Fireballs at all. they're gonna want to be taking this back, but we've seen what happens when they get to an 8-point deficit before.
That's true. We have. I mean, if you were not around for the previous match, Fireballs went down by 9 points in the first round against Blast, and then came back to win that round. So Fireballs, you know, this is not over for them. They've just got to get some points on the board. Anything will do. It's going to be GB receiving the reset. Oh no! Next pass actually going to be broken apart. Ruskin with the pickup tries to send it through the mid. Hyper gets the steal, and H-Low gets the interception, sending this one up to Essex. Essex with the open goal. Oh no! Off of the ding ring, and that is Hyper getting the recovery for Fireballs instead, sending it on through the tunnel. Stacks are away for Astronomic, and H-Low is going to get the recovery.
Yeah, Mori now sending it downfield back into Fireball's half. The stack is there, but the goal is not because they get stunned out. Mori hitting that reset because they need to take some time. But the Fireball stack trying to strike their passes, but not quite. Essex takes it now, sending it down to Boot. Not quite hitting that there. The passes are just a little bit off, but another reset could do the trick. Essex sending it into the bubble, into the goal, but no. But yes!
No. Oh no! GB with a gorgeous save there, you know, gets that picked up. I don't think realized there was another player up at the shoulder, thought he was taking it to safe territory to take a second to survey those options, but that was the downfall as Mori strips it away and sinks it in for the 2. Yaze, I'm quickly realizing that I think that Astronomic has kind of figured out what Blast figured out in those second 2 rounds, where that Zyda hyper stack is so lethal, but if you get it broken apart for just a minute, just to give yourself a little bit of breathing room, it really helps with the setup option and actually converting on opportunities, because there's been several now that, you know, once Astronomic has gotten into the bubble, they've had a high conversion rate, and here they come again. That's H-Low just outside the bubble, drawing out the defense. Hyper applying some pressure, forcing the reset pass back to Essex.
Yeah, Essex now walking it on Bowtie, sending it back to H-Low. H-Low sending it for the cut, and it's in. Ruskin taking it in for the 2. 12 points up now. Oh no. Fireballs are looking really risky right now. Fireballs are being extinguished by their opponents.
This is like really, this is an odd situation. Like, do you take your time out now and hope to come back from a 12-point deficit in 4 minutes, or do you just decide, okay, this isn't going to be our round, we've got it in the next one, you hold on to that timeout for then? It you know, looks like Fireballs are choosing to just kind of push through this, see what they can make of round 1 regardless, and here it comes. Astronomic, another pickup, another pass, finding H-Low in the tunnel. H-Low crossing high, connecting with Ruskin. Ruskin, oh my goodness, I don't know how he got away from that incoming stack, but keeps the possession alive here for Astronomic as H-Low hits the reset back to Essex. Looks like Astronomic is going to slow down.
I mean, Astronomic constantly hitting these resets, and it is working. I mean, they have full control. Whenever they have the disc, they have full control, but not in the bubble. GB takes it again, sends it all the way downfield. Can they get their first points on the board? It is looking like it. They put it in for the 2. Hyper with that beautiful 2-pointer. There is still time. They can still get this back. 10-point deficit to Fireballs, but things are looking up now.
Yeah, you've got to start somewhere, right? Like, it doesn't matter how much you're down by, you've got to start somewhere. You've got to find a way to shift that momentum. And even if it's not enough for this round, just getting themselves going to set themselves up well for reverse sweep is also a good option here. But oh my goodness, Essex keeping it away from the incoming pressure, finds the waiting stack. Astronomic trying to send this one through, but GB is home, getting that one out of their house. Looks to send it through the mid. It's going to require a little bit of help from Zyda. Zyda looking for that quick pass over to GB, but the stack is gonna pressure the reception, but Zyda steals it back! Fireballs will not give up, still make something of that opportunity, and that is Zyda sinking in the 3.
Yeah, I'm beaming right now. That was a beautiful shot right there. That was a perfect recovery, and this is how we see Fireballs playing before. Fireballs play exactly like this. They just sweep up on their enemies' mistakes. They are warming up now. No, they have missed the joust, and the Hyper seizes on it, puts it in a beautiful stack. Oh wow, who was that? Who was that stack? Hyper and Zeta, that was incredible.
I'm telling you, that Hyper Zyda stack is a key part of the way Fireballs play, where they've got one stack applying constant pressure, constant speed, the other two ready to handle whatever bad passes that front stack forces. And now, with 2 minutes remaining, we are back to within a 4-point game. That is just 2 scores, just 2 twos. If Fireballs can get this one out of their zone, it would be huge. Zyda getting stunned. That's Mori getting the pickup. Denied by the defense. Loved getting the pickup again, but oh no, losing the hand. It's okay. Hyper gets the pickup, but losing that one to Mori. GB on the back line is going to receive, looking for a clear lane, finds one through the tunnel, bouncing all the way down into the zone. That is Zyda on the ceiling with teammates in the bubble, looking to push here. 1 minute or 1.5 minutes remaining, and that is Loved on the backward, sinking in the 2. Yaze, we are back within just 1 goal. Unanswered 10-point run from Fireballs.
We've seen this before. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling a little bit of deja vu right now. 125 on the clock, 2 points down. Fireballs 10 points up in incredible speeds. Can they maintain this momentum?
We will see. Oh, what a play here. Trying to bounce that one through low for Mori. Looks like that stack breaks it apart, but the possession is still going to go to Astronomic. Hlo sending it back to Mori now. On the floor, working his way up on the wall. Hlo in the bubble, wide open. Oh, but a bit too low to make it work from there. However, they let him get to the wall, and he's going to put in the 2. It's going to get Astronomic up 14-10. Yaze, that's a minimum of 2 points, and that is huge because there is only 1 minute left. The amount of real time for Fireballs to make something happen here is very, very small.
I'm telling you now, I'm feeling round 3 stressed, and it's only round 1. This is going to be very close. If they cannot make it this fast, then it is over. They have got no time to take these shots in, and it is in! It is in! 2 points! That was so beautiful! That was so beautiful. They've got 9 seconds. They have got 9 seconds to take this next shot. This one only took 10. Can they shorten it down by a second? If they can get this that fast, then they have taken this right. No, maybe not even. They might just go to an OT. This is going to be crazy.
Yep, and they're wasting no time. Astronomic just immediately getting it out of their zone, and that is the best thing that they can do. Mori now with one final goal for Astronomic seals the deal. They're going to go up 16-12. That is the end of round 1. But Yaze, that is very far from the end of this game. we saw Astronomic go up by 12 points, and then Fireballs went on a 10-point run. They got themselves back into this game. The momentum is very even right now. If Fireballs can keep that spark alive, grow that fire, and keep it going to send us to round 3.
Fireballs, I mean, they are an incredibly strong team. Despite how strong Astronomic are, Fireballs always has a trick card up their sleeve, ready to just play it at any time, and 10 points like that is nothing to Fireballs. However, they did lose this round, and it appears like one of their teammates has left, maybe for technical difficulties, or maybe they are swapping out. We do not know.
Yeah, interesting to see 2 players drop here. Both Zyda and Hyper are out of the arena. Hopefully just some quick technical issues that they can get resolved so we can get them back in here, because I'm on the edge of my seat. I really want to see this next round, and hopefully around 3. I'm trying to remain an unbiased caster here, so it doesn't matter who wins in round 3. I got friends on both of these teams. I just want to see a very good game.
Yeah, I have lost the unbiased caster act a long while ago. I am biased and I'm proud of it. Fireballs. I hope they can take this win, but however, we are still looking for these good plays on both sides. I mean, both sides have played incredibly. During this pause, do you want to take a little quick look at the stats, a little peek at the stats?
Yeah, let's take a little quick peek at the stats. What's going on here? The team stats are interesting, right? Because right now it looks like Astronomic is significantly winning most of these columns despite the score being so close. They've got 61% of the possession time, they've got 73% of the shots taken, 100% of the steals, and pretty even on the stuns. One thing to note though is all of the saves, every single one of them right now is in the column of Fireballs, which makes sense. We have been calling out GB's name time and time again this evening, and the defense from Fireballs has been insane seen. It has been a key part of their success because that defense both stops Astronomic and then creates opportunities for that fast stack to capitalize on. They get the clear and their stack is already together, ready to go, ready to make something of it.
Yeah, I mean, what we're seeing, this possession tells a whole story, because despite Astronomic having 61% of the possession, Fireballs, I think how Fireballs play is they play on their enemy team's failures. Whenever Astronomic messes up, the Fireballs will just come in there immediately with and just steal the disc and put it in. But the issue is when Astronomic doesn't mess up, Fireballs don't have much to go on. I mean, this isn't for every goal, but a lot of the goals, Fireballs are waiting to pounce whenever their enemies drop the disc for even a second. But I mean, Fireball's still playing incredibly, having their own plays that are just absolutely beautiful. And I am not sure how this next round is gonna go, but you still know who I'm rooting for, so.
It is it's gonna be interesting, that is for sure. We've got Zeta back in the arena, no sign of Hyper just yet. Hopefully we get them back in here because I cannot wait for this round 2. I'm so sad that this is where we're at, where this is an elimination match, and despite how well both of these teams are playing, one of them's got to go home at the end of this one, and that is really sad to think about, but it is the reality. And let's take a look at the bracket here. What are these teams fighting for? Well, right now we're in the losers round 2. It is Fireballs versus Astronomic. The winner of this match is actually going to move forward to play Scuffed. I'm looking at the bracket. It seems over on channel 1 that match is over, and it was Scuffed coming out on top. 2-round sweep over Devious eliminated. So that is also a tough match to look forward to for either one of these teams. No matter who fights through this match, you've got Scuffed next. The fight never ends. I can't hear you.
So I've just realized my mic has been muted. Sorry. This could be it though. This could be it for I mean, sorry, it will be it for one of the teams, but I mean, it's just it is hard to see how this is gonna play out. But the game isn't over yet. It doesn't mean they can't play the game anymore. It just means in this setting, this is the last VRML setting that they can possibly play in, and it is very, very sad.
It is very, very sad. But here we are. As Luke said earlier, all good things must come to an end. So we'll see if at the end of this round it is the end for Fireballs, or if we will be seeing a round 3 before, with these two teams, which, I'm trying real hard to stay unbiased. I just want to see a round 3 here, because what better way to send off this match?
Yeah, I mean, my also unbiased opinion wants to see a round 3. Wink, wink. Just for the fun of it,
Yep.
Yeah.
We have to wait no longer. The unpause has come through. The disc is in the middle. The stacks are in the tubes, and now the doors are open. Here we go. First touch going to the Fireballs. VR Zyda sends this one low, but the back stack has the read. Oh my goodness. Ruskin sends this one on through the tunnel, bouncing around wildly in the mid. It gets back to it, sends it high cross, finding H-Low. H-Low finding Essex. Essex finding H-Low on the way in. Oh my goodness. I have no idea how he got away from his defender like that, but opens himself up to receive that pass and puts it in for the first 2 points of this match.
Yeah, that was so close right there, but it still is the first goal. The first goal doesn't mean anything, because anything can happen in the first little round. So we'll have to see now. GB now taking the disc, looking for the pass, sending it to Zyda. Zyda sending it to Hyper. Hyper sending it to Loved, but Loved sending it to the stun because they're out. Essex now taking it, sending it to their teammate H-Low, who's going to put it all the way down field. It's into the goal in the top pocket.
Yeah, in for the 2-pointer. It is going to put Astronomic up by 4. So very interesting compared to what we saw in that last one. We saw Fireballs really go on a run there, but Astronomic is trying to be very quick to snuff out the start of that flame from the Fireballs, going up 4-0. And here we go. Fireballs, it is GB as the QB, sending this one low. Oh, Zyda under pressure, still manages to get that pass over to Hyper. Hyper finding Loved in the mid. Quick pass over to Zyda once again. Oh, that stun from H-Low opens up the lane, now back up high to Loved. It looks like Fireballs are going to set up with this reset back to Hyper.
Yeah, these passes are incredible right now. What we're seeing amidst the pressure, the passes are emerging, but not quite. That one just messed up there, but they still recover the disc all the way back into the hands of GB, into the bubble, into Hyper's hands. He's going to put it in for the 2. They are now 2 points down, but they can still pull this back. 8 minutes on the clock. This is going to be close, I can already tell.
Yeah, it is going to be very, very close there. That fast answer from the side of Fireballs is going to get us back to within just 1 goal. But here we go. H-Low receiving this quick pass, sends it on through for the waiting stack, but GB is home, gets the pickup, playing deep there, looks to whip this one up forward to the waiting stack. VR, Zeta, and Hyper together, not able to track it down just yet. Instead, it's Ruskin and Mori getting there first. Quick pass over to Mori, up on the ceiling here, looking for something. Finds a crossover to H-Low. It looks like Astronomic is slowing this one way down.
Yeah, into the hands of Ruskin now. Ruskin waiting it about, sending it to Essex. Essex sending it to Mori. Mori sending it all the way back and into the goal, but no, GB saves it. Incredible from GB. That was beautiful. And now the long shot, but no, the stack is there first. But Hyper takes it, but no, taken back again. Steal on steal on steal on steal.
Yep. Lots of steals here fighting for possession, but it is Astronomic working their way down into the zone of the Fireballs. Ruskin with the pickup under pressure sends it back, finding Essex at the station, who slows this one down, drawing out that stack before sending it to Mori. Mori returning to sender here, finding Essex on the back line once again. This time a big forward pass to H-Low. H-Low over to Ruskin, has the opportunity, but Zida says absolutely not. Not today. Sending this one forward for that waiting stack. It's going to bounce around in the tunnel. Loved tracking it down, just kind of whips this one forward for the stack. Zida now sending this one, connecting with GB. Over cross, looking for Zida, but a bad bounce may mean a turnover. Mori with the pickup. Now sends this one to H-Low. Astronomic's got it going the other way.
Yeah, but the stack is there instantly. Zeta, oh, little miss clear right there, straight into the hands of Mori. Mori now sending it cross, but no. But yes, it hits into the hands of Essex. Essex now taking it, sending it upfield. Now Mori looking to get it into the bubble, but no. GB again with the incredible saves. It is all the way out. Now the stack is going to try and take it, but not quite. Astronomic gets there first and sends it back where it came from.
Yep, sends this one all the way down into the zone. However, Zida tracking this one down first is going to work this one forward, finding that that clear lane, excuse me. However, quickly tracked down by Ruskin, stolen away by Loved. Loved sends this one over cross, finding Zida off the bounce. The drive-by stun comes through, and it's enough to force a turnover. Astronomic now sends this one back down. We've got 5 minutes remaining, and there's only 3 goals on the board. Let's see here if Astronomic can make it more.
Oh no, GB! You can't save them all. You can't save them all. That sucks. That really sucks. GB, wow. GB with 4 saves. I mean, wow.
I am... Wow. 4 saves for GB. That is really unfortunate, but also huge for Astronomic, considering we're running out of time here in this round, and Fireballs needs to find a way to claw their way back if they want to see a round 3.
Yeah, they really do need to try hard now, but no, getting stunned out. That's really unfortunate. The stack is there, dribbling it upfield, looking for the long shot, but not quite in. The Fireball stack says no to that. Hyper sending it downfield. The Hyper Zeta stack is there, but stunning out the opponents who received the disc all the way deep through tunnel. Loved now taking it.
Yep, that is Loved, getting the pickup and sending it over cross to Hyper. Hyper forward, finding Zida. Oh, getting stunned out mid-shot. Not able to make that angle work. However, GB is there to get the recovery, sending it to Zida, taking it low on the floor. Backing this one out, making some time and space here as the Fireballs get set up in the bubble.
Yeah, this is... There's 4 minutes in this. There are 4 minutes in this. Loved now, waiting it around, setting it into the backboard. It's in. It is in. GB putting it in. 2-point deficit right now. They want to take this. They want to stay in. They are grasping with all of their lives. They just want to keep in this game. They want to keep in this tournament.
Yeah, they are trying to stay alive here, and they're very, very close to doing it. It's back to within just a 1-score difference, just 2 points, and 3.5 minutes to go. Astronomic, under pressure, just flings this one through. However, Mori's got to have an open 3 lane. Oh, no, I'm kidding. The goalie is home, forcing that pass over to Ruskin. However, miscalculated as this one bounces free back into the hands of H-Low.
Yeah, into the hands of H-Low. Now into the hands of Essex. Essex now sending it all the way upfield. The pass is there. Mori takes it, goes for the cut, and it's not in. It's not in. 2:56 on the clock. A reset has been hit again. Blast, sorry, this isn't Blast, this is Astronomic, yeah. Astronomic are very good with their resets. They constantly reset, and it's what makes their plays work because it weights out the stack. That's 2 players gone that cannot man mark. But no, but yes, GB is incredible. GB needs an award for those saves. That was incredible. Oh, wow,
Oh, no.
but there's an open goal now. There's an open goal, not quite anymore. Filled goal. This is incredibly intense.
Yes, it is. Astronomic looking to push on this opportunity, but again, GB comes out on top. What a save there. Gets this one sent on through the tunnel. However, the Astronomic stack is there first. They are holding on to this 2-point lead, but Hyper with the interception in the tunnel sends this one high up into the bubble. In for the 3. The boop shot from half court. Fireballs has their first lead of this round.
Oh, I'm shaking right now. I am shaking right now. Oh wow, that was incredible. And we've seen a boop shot from, I believe, Hyper shot a boop shot before as well.
We did. It was Love It, but it was yeah.
Oh, was it Love It? Oh right, my bad. Still fireballs. Still fireballs.
Oh no,
wow.
oh no, but that one almost took it back as quickly as Fireballs got it. That 3-pointer, it goes narrowly wide, 1.5 minutes remaining. They are looking for an answer over here on Astronomic, trying to find their lead back. Oh my goodness, GB, another big save, but Ruskin takes it right back to put in the 2-pointer. Astronomic is gonna go up 8-7 in Yaze. There is time for maybe 1 or 2 more goals. Fireballs has to be aware of whether it's a 2 or a 3 and how much time they're leaving on the clock.
I cannot cast. This is. I wanna close my eyes and just not watch this. This is too intense. But this is incredible. The plays are getting even more crazy because the pressure is increasing. That long shot just misses. Mori takes it now, sends it back to Essex. Essex now looking for the pass. The pass has been hit. No, not quite, but yes, Mori takes it now. But no, VRML takes it, looking for the pass out, and he receives it all the way downfield. This is too intense for me. I cannot cast.
All right, here we go. GB in the mid sends this one low cross, connecting with Love. Love now finding Zyda. Zyda up high, connecting with Hyper. Hyper looking for the lane here. Oh my goodness! Gets through 2 defenders, draws out the goalie, sinks into 2. We are going to a round 3, Yaze.
Oh, no way. No way. There's no time. There's no time. There's like maybe 2 or 3 seconds. Oh, round 3. This is literally it. 5 seconds on the clock. 4, 3, 2, 1, and no. And that was nearly it.
Fireballs has kept themselves alive. They played down behind Astronomic for a vast majority of that round, but with a key set of points there and that last goal, I can't even remember who it was, but man, was it pretty. They keep themselves alive. They win round 2. We are going to see a round 3 between Astronomic and Fireballs and Yaze. In 10 minutes, we will be saying goodbye to one of these teams, and we will be figuring out who is going to move forward to play against Scuffed in the loser bracket finals.
That's so unfortunate that we have to say goodbye to Astronomic. Like, that's so upsetting, honestly.
It is really upsetting here. I mean, both of these teams are
I'm kidding.
And loved. Like we feel it here in the booth. We see it in the chat. Everybody going nuts right now. It is so unfortunate that we've got to be saying goodbye to one of them, but there can only be one winner.
Yeah, I just can't even. This is just, yeah, Rise saying I am shaking so much. Me too, Rise. Me too. But just think about how these guys are feeling. They must be feeling immense pressure right now. I mean, both teams are playing so well, and I just can't Like, it's so neck and neck. I literally, that last little bit where it was like a 1 point and the points got taken over 1 point, 1 point, 1 point, 1 point. I just couldn't, like, it was just too intense. I don't want to see it this round. I just want to see a bulldozer. I can't deal with that pressure.
Yeah, I mean, I am trying really hard to keep it together, man. But here we go. There is 10 minutes left. 1 round remaining. Fireballs flings it forward. Ruskin able to get the pick up here with Mori. Quick reset and H-Low. Oh my goodness, basically backhand stuns the incoming defender there. Manages to get this one out. Yeah, that was rude, honestly. How dare they?
Oh wow, oh wow. Already in the fireball side though, Mori looking to get it into the bubble but not quite hitting the reset, hitting another reset. Essex now holding the disc. 9:20 on the clock is the very start of the game. What a long pass, but no, GB knows what's coming there. He saw that from a mile away because he's an excellent goalie. Into the goal, Hyper sees the goal like it's right in front of him, taking that 3-pointer like it's nothing. The precision, the accuracy is insane.
I mean, Hyper's got to be Hyper after that one. Getting the first set of points on the board, especially in round 3, is so important. And a 3 at that. Fireballs has got to be feeling good. But here comes Astronomic. They're looking for it. Oh my goodness, they will not find it. Hyper trying to get the encore, but denied by Mori. Sends this one forward, finding H-Low in the tunnel. Sending it low for that waiting stack. Excellent coordination there. Oh my goodness. I mean, H-Low had the awareness to send that one low instead for that waiting stack to get it through the defender and make sure that 3-point lane was open for Mori. We're tied up at 3, Yaze.
Yeah, tied up for 3. This is so neck and neck right now. 8:21. This is the very start of the game. Not the very start, sorry. We're nearly a quarter in right now, but GB is holding it. Kind of just beating out the stack right there. Time is in no one's hands. Is this a standstill? They're just kind of waiting around. I wouldn't be surprised if they just dropped the disc and did nothing with it. Never mind though, out of nowhere the spring flies and it just kicks off. Isn't it crazy how that can happen? How it can just be at a deadlock and then something could just, one stun could take off and immediately it fires and everything is into action. That is incredible. All the way down into the side of Astronomic. The cut is going in. Hyper takes it in for the 2-5-3. This is going to be incredibly intense. That was so funny to see that there.
I mean, that moment right there at the Fireball's nest, that is the danger of playing clock meta, right? Like, GB knows we're tied at 3. He can sit there as long as he wants. The stack flew, so did the defense, and they're able to make something of it. They're looking to make more. Lovett is able to break apart this play, getting the steal and the reset back to Hyper. Hyper now forward, looking to bounce this one, finding Zyda. Zyda gets through 1, gets through 2, puts it in for the 2. Oh my goodness, Fireballs is up by 4.
Yeah, up by 4 right now. This is incredible blast. Sorry, I keep saying blast. Astronomic are really gonna have to put in some extra work to pull this back. But 6:51 on the clock, halfway through the game nearly. Zeta takes it though, sends it in for the goal. Another long shot. He knows what he sees, and he sees the win. He sees the VRML trophy in his hand. He sees it right there and takes the long shot. No worries in the world.
Oh my goodness, Fireballs on fire. I mean, that is 7 points in a row for them right now, and they're looking to make it more. 6 minutes remaining. Okay, this could be an opportunity. Mori sending this one forward to Ruskin. Ruskin sending it back. Goalie jumps, but it's not enough. Mori is able to get 2 points on the board for Astronomic. We're back to within just a 2-score game.
Yeah, what a shot from Mori on Astronomic. That was beautiful. I mean, it takes them to 5 points, but still.
Yeah, but still. All right, Fireballs, you know, with their first Joust advantage in a while, is going to play this one slow. GB sending it low. Oh, Zyda going monkey in the middle with that stack. Manages to find the relief pass over to Hyper. Under pressure, sends it back to Zyda. Zyda back to GB. Under pressure from the stack, but manages to get rid of it in time. Zyda now sending this one high. Stack broken for just a moment, and Loved knows it too. Holding on here for a second as the team gets up with him. Sends it low, connecting with Zyda once again on the boot. Stack is lurking. looking. He's looking to make it a one-man show, but gets denied for his efforts. Stunned out, and it looks like, oh my goodness, Fireball's keeping this possession alive. What is going on? Zyda now finding Loved, and Loved are finding the goal. Yaze, it is the Fireball's world, and we are just living in it right now.
You said that about Blast, but now it's turned over because now you're saying about Fireballs. That was incredible right there. 5-12. This is a real switchover, but I mean, Astronomic can easily pull this up. We've seen how they played before.
No.
Zyda again. I'm hitting deja vu right now. Zyda has hit this exact same intercept and that exact same long shot like 3 times already. Like 3 times, bring them to a 10-point lead. Like what? What's going on?
The 3 on the stack. That's what I cannot get over. The stack jumped, and it looked like Zyda actually got a stun in the middle of the shot, opening up
seriously?
that lane. Yeah, it was crazy. But hey, here comes Astronomic. We're not done. Put those GGs away. Put those GGs away.
Exactly.
Oh my God, it is
People
only an
typing
8-point
GGs
game.
in chat. Guys. You don't hear what Dimwee said that long time ago? Never say GG until it's over. Guys. No GGs. Yeah, Rise, exactly. Talking to you, Rise. No GGs. Yeah, no GGs.
It's felt like
here.
this round has been going forever, but we still have 4 minutes left.
Tom, listen, Tom. It's not GG yet. It's not GG yet. Still 4 minutes. It's GG. It's not GG yet. Love Night. I'm sorry, I'm joking. I'm kidding, guys. Astronomic could easily take this, but now, yeah. But I mean, it is, Fireballs do have the momentum right now. That's why everyone's saying, that's why everyone's typing GGs, because Fireballs are scoring in succession. But Astronomic have done this. Astronomic have scored in succession before, and no one says GG. But I mean, still bringing it back to a 10-point difference right there. This is very, very, very good for Fireballs, but Astronomic have got to pull this back. They're playing so well, they cannot falter at the last hurdle. They're going to be out of this whole tournament if they don't pull this back.
Has Astro taken their time out? Did I miss that? Like, it's odd to me that in the final hour here, in round 3, they're not trying to find a way to stop the momentum, or maybe they don't have to. You know, maybe I just don't know what I'm talking about. Astronomic all over that one, gets a quick response, the quick 2 points in, back to within 8 points, and you know what? We have seen teams go on fast runs. 8 points is a minimum of 3 goals, assuming 2 of them are threes, and we have seen Mori launch those in like it's nothing. This is not over if Astronomic can just get some back-to-back points.
Yeah, back-to-back. They need to seize on this now. The stack is there. They're prepared. They're ready. It's low, taking it onto net, into the goal, but not quite. No, the miss shot. That's so rough for them. Oh, no. That sucks so bad. I mean, Ruskin now sending it below to Boot. Ichlo taking it, sending it back to Ruskin. Ruskin now over to Mori. Mori to Shield into the goal. What a goal! What a goal from Ichlo. That was incredible. The passing there was immaculate. They still can pull this back. 2 minutes. Astronomic has the time. Fireball should be sweating right now because Astronomic has the power to pull this back, and they are ready to do so.
Okay, I just want to point out, that was Essex that shot. It just went off of the teammate's head that was going to harass the goalie, which, you know what? Considering the saves we have seen from GB, I can't exactly blame them. It's the only way they're going to score on that Fireball's goal. But speaking of Fireballs, here they come. They're all the way down into the zone of Astronomic, looking to hold on to this lead and extend it to make it safer. Zyda on the ceiling, driving down, denied by Ruskin. Gets the stun, gets the steal, gets the send through. If Astronomic can find a 3 here, it would be huge. The shot is off, but Zyda's turned in time, gets that one saved, and gets that one gone.
Yeah, I mean, this is 1:13 on the clock to make, what, 2-3 goals, right?
It's got to be 2 threes or 3 twos, and they're running out of time for the ladder.
Yeah, this is not looking good for them, especially because it's in their half right now, especially because it's going close to the goal. It's in the bubble, it's getting in, and it's not quite in. What a save! What a save from Ichlo. Incredible save right there, and the stack is on it immediately. Essex setting it downfield. No. Essex taking it though. What a self-pass right there. Planned the whole time into the bubble now, but no, they're getting very stressed out. I would be stressed out too, sent all the way back into their half. This is looking like it's gonna be it. If Fireballs score now, it's over.
Yep, it's got to be a 3, and it's got to be fast. This one getting launched to the back line. Ruskin in the area, sending this one through. They need a stack. They need a stack. Where are the stacks? It's all the way down into the fireball zone. They are out of mathematical time. It's going to be fireballs winning this match. It's just a matter of by how much. 10 seconds remaining. All for the back wall. Love just sinking into 3 for good measure is going to get fireballs out of this round. 22-11. Congratulations to Fireballs.
Oh my gosh, congratulations. I am rooting for Fireballs, but I have to say, both teams played so well. I cannot get over this. This was so intense. Both teams were fighting against each other like they were equals, because they pretty much were, despite what we're seeing right now on this huge lead. Astronomic took a huge lead in round 1, if I recall correctly. These teams are neck and neck. They are so well played together, but it is so unfortunate that we have to say goodbye to Astronomic. I mean, that was incredible.
It was very incredible, and I'm supposed to cast NA in like 2 hours, and my voice is gone after this match.
Worth it though, completely worth it.
Oh man, I mean, a fantastic match from both of these teams, really, genuinely, and I am so sad to be saying goodbye to Astronomic coming in with the 2nd seed in this tournament. Fireballs, with that upset, just got themselves to the losers semifinals. They will be advancing to play Scuffed tomorrow, and then if they get through Scuffed, they're gonna have to face the loser of Blast versus Intoxicated.
Yeah, I mean, I'm scrolling up chat now. So people are just laughing. I can't tell why. I just
Twitch chat, man. It's just like that.
Yeah, okay. But man, that was incredible right there. That was so mad. And I don't think there's any more matches tonight, right? I think this was the last one.
That is it.
Apart from NA.
That is
Apart
it.
from NA.
Yep. Yeah, so that is it for the EU region. We're going to come back tomorrow, kicking it off with, I think Scuffed versus Fireballs is first. I'm not sure. So we're going to be back tomorrow with more Fireballs action. Don't you worry. And if you have not gotten your fill of Echo Arena tonight, well, we've got an NA coming up in just an hour and 45 minutes, and those are sure to be electric matchups as well. But Yaze, before we close out our first day of finals for EU, any final thoughts for us?
Final thoughts? I mean, I'm too hyped up right now. I wish there was next match because I am so hyped up, but I mean, oh, this is nothing like casting normal matches, because you know these teams are the top of the top, the cream of the crop. They are the best players in their region, and they're all fighting for the top spot. So you know every single match is going to be thrilling, and they all are. I mean, this is just like I can't get over this. This is just, it's been incredible. But tomorrow is EU Grand Finals, so stay tuned for that.
Yeah, it's going to be a fantastic time. It kicks off at the same time tomorrow, 6 p.m. BST. It is going to be a great time. You do not want to miss it. And before we get on out of here, just some thank yous. Thank you for the cast and crew production team today. You know, always bring in their A game, a creator team that put together the lovely stream package. All of our sponsors. Thank you to Cholo in particular, running the mod team for us, making sure these teams knew where they were going. Thank you so much. And we will see you tomorrow. Have a great evening, everybody.
Season 7 of VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, VR Cover, ProTube VR, Arma.gg, Kiwi Design, Downpour Interactive, and VRware.net.